Alright, here we are. Welcome back everyone, welcome back to the latest stream, and I can already see that the chat is just completely spammed over. Animator, welcome back. I'm seeing that you're in very high spirits tonight, so well, at least I'm happy for you. And who is here? Who else is here? Excel Revenger. Hey there, Excel Revenger, welcome back. It's been a while. I mean, not that that's anything bad. You got your own lives going on. Never take that as a hey, where have you been? But I'm just saying, oh, I'm glad that you're back, A, and B, that you're doing well. Well, at least I really do hope that you're doing well. And yes, got a stream, boys. Yes. It's funny when you have viewers of yours just being this happy. And Mushroom Pocket 99, welcome back. How is it going? How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Alright, so last time... Maybe I should... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna flex a bit while we start. Decepticon AI, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? Good evening. Yeah, good evening, or even new to you as well. I hope you're doing good. And you too, Dahlia Hawthorne, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? I know who you are. But yeah, last time I actually got a shiny Lunala. Look at this beauty. I'm gonna excuse myself again for having been screaming in the microphone pretty much. That was really loud, but you'd understand if you'd get a shiny Lunala and a luxury ball. What else would you possibly want to have? Amazing shiny. Still don't have a name, like a nickname for it. All the ones that I do are, the character limit is too high. But enough of that. That was last stream. Or the previous one. Tonight it's gonna be our Sobble hunt. And just as I posted on my Discord, I might tell you guys that tonight's gonna be a bit shorter than usual. Or that's why I started it earlier. I do have to get up, well, not really super early tomorrow, but earlier than usual. Hey there, Lord Pompoko, welcome back to the stream. It has been a while. I hope you're doing good. But yeah, it has been also a couple of streams where I still didn't get the shiny Sobble, and if I do get it tonight, that's where I'm gonna stop the stream then. But yeah, that's why I decided to start earlier. So I didn't want to have both stream cancelled. The one on Thursday already got postponed again. I swear Thursdays are just, I don't know, cursed. Always something happening. I don't know what it is, but I might actually have to start with the Violet playthrough as well. I do have a lot of empty slots now for the weekdays, so looking which one would be the best for the live blind Violet playthrough. And also the reason why I'm saying this is that they're gonna remove the shiny locks of the what are they called again in English? The four, you know, those four, the unfortunate ones or the unlucky legendaries, like Chiyu. Point is, Chiyu could be, I could shiny hunt a Chiyu, and that's gonna be starting on the first week of September, and I definitely wanna be far enough in the game until then, so I'll be able to get a shiny Chiyu, because wow, that is just, I think, number 2 on my top 10 Pokemon list. Definitely number 2 now. Sorry Latios, you're a great dragon, but Chiyu is just amazing. Random question, so if Dr. Andernuts and the Mr. Saturns can create the absolutely safe capsule, in theory, wouldn't that mean that they could create a device that could open the absolutely safe capsule? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, and that's a thought that I had, like legit this exact same thought. But what I also thought was, or asked myself was, could the ultimate chimera that was built to beat or like bite it through anything. It's just like Gordos in the Kirby games. Like there's nothing you can do to beat the ultimate chimera in Mother 3. When you touch it, it's an insta death. That's why in Brawl or in the Smash Bros games, once it bites, it's usually game over. And I did wonder if the ultimate chimera bites into the absolutely safe capsule, what happens? Is that a immovable object crashing into or the unstoppable force and immovable object dilemma? Is it like that, where they theoretically would pass through themselves? Or would that work? But then again, if it's a paradox, isn't it? It's like the God paradox. If God is omnipotent, can he create a stone so heavy that he can't lift it? If he can, then he is able to create a rock so heavy that he can't lift the rock. But the dilemma is that, or the problem, the paradox is, that means that he's not omnipotent, because omnipotence means you can do anything. So that's kind of that kind of conundrum. Well, that's definitely a very good question. But theoretically, I would say, yeah, they should be. Or he should be. Hey, Fabled Phantom, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? The puns again. 2 fish in a tank, but who's driving it? Yeah, that's a good question. Hopefully you're doing good. Just finished my post-graduation, got a little busy there. Oh, nice! Well, of course, that's much more important than any, like, random streams, right? But that's wonderful. It's great to hear. Amit, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Didn't they make shinies for those legendaries? Oh yeah, the shiny forms are there. They're programmed into the game, but they're shiny locked. Unfortunately, I hate shiny locks. That was one of the worst introductions the Generation 5 or like the Unova Black and White generation gave us. Like, why do we need shiny locks? Just let people hunt. But that would be, for now, the only way for me to get a shiny Chew, and I really want a shiny legit Chew. I don't want to buy a hacked one. I don't want a hacked one at all. I mean, you can like build or even buy Pokemon like that online, but obviously they're hacked. Speaking of legendaries, most of the ones in Generation 9 look very non-legendary. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I do see if you'd say, okay, the Chew again. If that doesn't look like a legendary, maybe because of the size. A lot of people are used to legendaries. Well, not all of them, right? But most of them tend to be large. How did you find the recent Poke Presents? I have to say, lately, all of these videos, they are, I don't know, they used to have much more soul put into them, and it was kind of, I mean, I'm looking forward to the game, right? But how can you present something exciting in such a boring manner, you know? And I don't really know what to think of Mega Dragonite. Not really a fan of the design. And I also didn't think that Dragonite really needed a Mega Evolution in the first place. Pokemon like Delcatty or Ariados, you know, Pokemon that no one really uses, that would be a better choice. But then again, I want a more fair Pokemon. And I don't have a Switch to Lord Pompoko. I'm too broke for that. Really unfortunate, but my husband has asked me if we should like put money together and like share one Switch 2. I guess we could do that. I don't see the problem in doing that, but then again, bills had to be paid first. That's usually the thing. You're both excited and sad, okay, so mixed. What excites you and what makes you sad then? Yeah, shiny locks suck, absolutely. For the sake of the people in the mother universe and considering who's inside the capsule. Yeah, that little bastard. Hate him. I hope such a device is never invented. Yeah, again, I think I changed my opinion on that specific person who is inside. Bastard. If that's a good or bad fate. Yeah, it is a terrible fate. But I'm gonna talk about that more on a video that hopefully will be released. Should have been released last Halloween, but a lot of crap came between again, and I think this Halloween should definitely be completely done. Excited because I'm getting Night Rain. Oh, nice. At a cost worse? Ah, you mean at a cost lower than $35? Oh, your sister will buy it for you. Nice. Must become a babysitter for my niece for a whole week. Oh, that's fair. I think that's a fair trade. I suggest for like everyone doing that. Also, if you never want children, to at least look after a child once. If you think you're really horrible at it and you're too, maybe not mature enough or not safe enough, let's say, because you're clumsy, saying no, okay, that's fair, but I think it's a valuable life lesson, even if you never want to have kids. Just taking care of them. I think that's a human thing, it's not a women thing, like that's painting men in a really sexist way. As if men can be good providers, quite the opposite. Like, being a good provider isn't fixed on your gender. Be nice to the niece though, right? I assume it's that sister where you're not really in a good relation, but remember the niece is not at fault for this. I'm assuming the niece is also really young. Yeah, all the new humans that arrive on this world, they don't need to be shown evil, or they deserve a good role model. You know, adults or teenagers who show them that a good world is possible. I'd argue that now, like nowadays, that's even, I don't think it has been more important than nowadays. I missed it when legendaries were menacing gods that would destroy the world. I mean, aren't they menacing? These 4 legendaries, they are based on like minor deities of downfall, like of corruption, of sins. And I'd argue they'd be dangerous, especially Chiyu is also a fierce opponent to face in competitive. I do kind of like the small legendaries, not gonna lie. Didn't even know there was a present until I saw a short. A presents. Yeah, it kind of dropped out of nowhere, I have to say, that's true. Alright, let's see. Nope, still nothing. Crazy thing, I completed the whole month without playing Elden Ring. Oh, okay, that's quite the accomplishment for your sake. Gonna buy a physical copy for $18 and the game price is $60. Jackpot. Oh, nice. That's a great deal. Yeah, when you get a great deal like this, don't you get like a huge adrenaline rush? I don't know. Something is just so amazing when you get something for way under the price that you'd normally pay for it. I'm actively seeking out stuff like that. Not just in video games or like used old games, but pretty much everything now. Even, I have to say, even luxury goods. Like, second-hand luxury, like designer stuff. Sometimes you get it for like 5% of the price because some rich person is like, I don't want it anymore, it's not fit or hip anymore, and I'm like, I don't care. They are made from real silk or like real leather, so you can keep those things for decades. And then you get them for, I don't know, an item for that usually goes for, let's say, Yeah, I mean, I guess I can admit that on stream. I did that where I bought something from Gucci that new price is 1,500 euros and I got it for 150. It was basically new. I still don't understand to this day why that woman was like, oh yeah, 150, yeah, it's okay. She was like, I don't like pink anymore. I'm like, sure. Give it to me then. That's like 10% of the price. It's amazing. It's just such fancy stuff, you can't really put it in the washing machine. I need to go to a dry cleaners every time, but still. If you know where to look, you can find fantastic deals. Mega Dragonite is so eyebrows, more like ring brows. Yeah. Maybe I'm disappointed because I expected something else. I kind of expected a Mega, and this might be weird, but I expected it to look kind of like Dragonair. Like imagine Mega Dragonite being blue. I mean, they already have that kind of look. It's more like Dragonair kind of look with the pearl and the wings, but I think they should have just gone the whole, like just go the whole way. Give it a blue skin as well. Sad because I'm trying to heal myself from my bad habits, which I can't explain. Awful things I want to vanquish for my soul. Oh well, that's a journey I hope everyone is going through. Yeah, it doesn't really feel that nice, I know. Been there, done that. And it really sucks a lot of energy out of you, or sometimes happiness. But that's a good thing, you're trying to become better. I'd say you already are better than 90% of people on Earth, because apparently like true self-improvement and self-reflection seems to be pretty rare. Are you remaking your top 10 most hated characters? Yeah, I'm thinking of remaking that one, or should I remake it? Or should I make it like a longer video of my most hated fictional characters? So it's not only video game characters, it's also characters from, I don't know, books or movies, series, any media basically. I think that would be more interesting. I don't know, tell me what you think. Good with all my siblings, but she could be nasty sometimes, and don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything to my niece. Okay. Good, because, well, the laxatives, we talked about that would be a bit too much on a little, you know, a little toddler. But I really, I really say that to everyone. Be kind to the small people. Be kind to the little humans. If you show them kindness early on, then chances are they're gonna be looking back at that fondly and then have a reason to be kind themselves. They're really malleable at that age, which that might sound like, oh, you can manipulate and mold them. Well, yes. But what if you do that but in a positive way? Teach them boundaries. Teach them emotional regulation. Be a shoulder to cry on when they really need it. And don't, if it's a guy, or like a boy, a little boy, don't patronize them because it's a boy crying and men don't do that. No. Crying is human. Doesn't matter the gender that you have. Let them do that. Talking about the box art legendaries, Chiyu and the other disasters are site legendaries. Okay, yeah. Which one, like, is there a box art legendary of the newest generation? Do you not like them? The motorcycles? Past and future motorcycles? I'm gonna have the future variant because I have Violet. Bought that second-hand as well. I didn't want to pay the full price. I thought that was way too much for a game of that, let's say, quality. There was one of those guys that I liked. I think it was Woxian. Yeah, Woxian is also pretty nice. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have a Chinese, or well, Cantonese friend to be fair, but I asked her, are those pronunciation of those Pokemon correct? And well, the X isn't really pronounced as you would in many Western languages. Come on, lady, cross your arms. I want to see that shiny Sobble tonight, please. Don't know, I'm guessing Funkama is staying there. Oh yeah, absolutely. He does not get a card out of there. Nope, I hate him. I still hate him. He's a disgusting piece of, you know, and he's gonna stay in that video, absolutely. And I have to that I'm also like I wanted to make, and I said that previously, that's a project I really needed to put on hold because it's just wow, it's way too much. Top 1,000 Pokemon, because now there are thousands of Pokemon. And you could feasibly do that list, but jeez, I need to do other things first. My most hated character is and will remain Pink Gold Peach. Yeah, you're the Pink Gold Peach hater. I remember. Example of bad habit I have, watch toxic content. Okay, I can't blame you though. Make me angry to invoke the hate and anger in my soul. Ah, I see. But you're not alone on that. That seems to be a common thing. And I can't really blame you for doing that. A lot of people do that. Melvin, yeah, right. Which is wrong because I try to get rid of my darkness. You're gonna try to get rid of Melvin. Hi, Omni. This week has been boring as hell. Oh, well, welcome back, normal animator. Didn't even do a single thing. Hey, sometimes you need, like, those, like, maybe boring, I don't know, but, lazy. Lazy weeks, lazy days to, you know, calm down, wind down. Men definitely do cry. Yeah, and we should stop acting like men crying is, like, them being less of a man. No. Please let men experience and show emotion. They're human, and we shouldn't demonize that or like make fun of it. That's horrible. Funkama, that stupid idiot. Oh yeah, I know, right? Execute that attorney and ace it. Yeah, absolutely, animator. I mean, if you look up what happens to him, you're probably gonna be very happy. Yeah, based animator. Yeah, I agree. Bro, Funkama traumatized me in Ace Attorney. Me too. I was screaming at the DS. Like, legitimately. I was screaming, you little piece of... not family-friendly names. Not family-friendly friendly words. Very bad things, I called him, but he is those very bad things. Get Funkama out of here. Edgeworth forges evidence and testimonies, but who the hell cares? Yeah, I mean, Edgeworth is a, not saying he's a, like an angel, a complete goody two-shoes, but I do like the complexity or the grey area that he's in. He's kind of like, Saul Goodman, or I guess Jimmy McGill from the Breaking Bad universe, or the Better Call Saul universe. Fundamentally not an evil person, but sometimes they do illegal things that are they shouldn't do. But can you hate them? No, not really. At least not like Funkama. Why do you hate that guy called Funkama? Explain, what did he do because you guys hate him so much? Well, I already said my opinion on him on a very old video that I made. If I remember correctly, it was like number 2 on my top 10 characters I want to punch in the face. Oh, Ahmed, yeah. I think I'm gonna let Animator and Sodi explain it. Maybe it's my Sinnoh self speaking. But more lore-driven legends would be nice. Yeah, no, I agree. I like that aspect of legendaries representing some kind of natural force or balance in the ecosphere. Or like they're gods, kind of. The motorcycles aren't bad, same with the dogs from Sword and Shield. I see. But yeah, I do agree, Fabled Phantom. I do like those legendaries that serve a purpose in the grand scheme of things. Funkama is a guy in Ace Attorney, a lawyer. Yeah, that's a lawyer game. He basically killed the kid's father and then taught that same kid, and then after that, and not only, yeah, I mean, that's true. Over a penalty to, yeah, it's like Funkama is a narcissistic little bully who killed someone who is a who was a lawyer over petty crap, really petty stuff. And then that son he raises as his own, but he manipulates and gaslights and basically grooms him to be like a arrogant piece of crap, just like he is. Funkama wanted to get revenge on that same kid and destroy his life and put him in jail. Yeah, there we go. The game you beat his ass. Oh, that is so wonderful. Been trying to shave my hair to go bald, but mom doesn't want me to do it. Oh, you want to go bald? I mean, sure. I actually don't think that baldness is like ugly or anything. There's even some guys who look better when they're bald. But your mom doesn't want it. Okay, I kind of can understand your mom, but when you turn 18, there's nothing she can really say. When you're an adult, you can do whatever you want to your body. A bad habit and quality I have is that if a little kid is better at me than anything, I get very upset and feel like a nobody. This info is not important though. I mean, I actually appreciate your brutal honesty here, because a lot of people I think have that, but they would never ever admit it. But I mean, I kind of get it. I don't have that problem, but I kind of get it. It must feel kind of ugh when you realize, wow, that child, like you're twice, thrice, 4 times that kid's age, and that kid's already much better at something than you are. You kind of feel maybe ashamed or inadequate. But as long as you don't really act upon these feelings, like shooting the kid down when the kid is happy about their talent, if you just keep it to yourself, I don't really see it as that much. Net more commanding presence till X and Y, and after that the legends in the later gens were just there to simply save the day. True, yeah. I do see where you're coming from. You tried to get revenge 2 times on the kid, yeah. And it's a kid, goddammit. Like, what? How much of an ego problem do you have to want to have revenge against a child, a literal little child, that didn't really do anything? First he got an old man to be a hitman to kill the kid, but he managed to dodge the bullet. Yep. Then tried to send him to jail. Yep. Yeah, Edgeworth is that kid, exactly. That's the attorney, the protagonist, Phoenix Wright, has to face a lot. And in the beginning he's kind of arrogant and full of himself, but through the games Edgeworth actually goes through quite a lot of character development, and then he becomes quite a likable character. He's actually, at least I think from the subtext of what I got, he seems to be on the spectrum. At least I always got a lot of autistic energy from him. He's a perfection-driven narcissist who had such a high opinion of himself that justifiably being called out on a man for doing shady stuff that he shoots him and manipulates his son for 15 years. Didn't he also forge evidence? He has a 100% winning record, but what people don't know is that he forged a lot of evidence to win. Because to him, being, like, doing what's right in the law is not what's important. He wants to win. He wants everyone to look at him and say, oh, look at him, he's perfect. Like a narcissist. And still no shiny. Yeah, he manipulated this dang kid for 15 years. And he also unfortunately had a daughter who, like a biological daughter, his actual daughter, who he also groomed into being a weird, arrogant person. I don't really like Franziska von Kama, to be honest. Although I don't hate her like von Kama himself. Correct, he has done that for 40 years, yeah. So just a piece of crap person. I wonder when it comes to judge-based characters, who's worse? Manfred von Kama or Judge Claude Frollo? Oh, that's a good question. Has Claude Frollo not technically killed more people with his actions? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. How many people were doomed because of Claude Frollo? And yeah, the Disney version, because that movie is just so much darker than the usual stuff that you get from Disney. And that specific movie is a movie that I quote, or that first comes to mind when I think of a movie that you don't really like as a kid, let's say, but as an adult you're gonna like it much more than as a kid. Because as an adult, watching it as an adult, you understand it much more. I can buy Ace Attorney on my PS4 for $9. Is there an offer on the game? I mean, that seems to be a fantastic price. He's not perfect, far from it. No, he's like a narcissist, projecting that image of perfection outwards, but he's cheating, he's lying, he's killing. All of that, of course, he keeps hidden. Just for that perfect little facade of his. Von Kama is exactly how I want every villain to be, very extremely hateable. I have my thing for extremely hateable villains too. I get you, Animator. I really hope that my manga will come out at least this decade, but if it does, you're probably gonna have a good time hating the villain of my story. I made him to be worse. Much worse than Von Kama and Porky Minch combined. It's like a kind of asking myself sometimes, what the hell have I written as a monster, as a horrible person? But yeah, that villain is really hateable. Kind of like the concept of Superman being not really a character or a personality, but more so being an image, let's say a stand-in for concept. He represents good, or goodness, Superman, and just like that, the villain that I have, it's kind of the same concept. He is not really a person, but more like the concept of evil, or at least unnecessary evil. Whatever the word is. No, I think you can say it like that. I don't think that has a word, right? Just irredeemable villains? Is that maybe what you wanna... what you wanted to say? Like, do you beat this guy so hard and win so happy? Oh yeah, that was wonderful. When he smashes his stupid skull against the wall, like, do it harder. Kill yourself. I would never say that, but it's a fictional character and it's an a-hole, so turns out he took my advice. Wah, 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 you little... You're gonna hopefully burn in hell, you little Von Kama getting karma. Funny story, I was watching videos of Palestine and Israel. Oh, I mean, I get why, but still, that makes... I'm trying to not see that stuff because it makes me so depressed. More information, it seems true Jewish people hate Israel because they believe it's forbidden for them to have Palestine. Because they're exiled by God. Yeah, there are definitely religious reasons, and I mean, those are really ridiculous to me as an atheist. I think just religion should be a personal choice and not be grounds for genocide and exclusion or cultural or societal segregation. Funkama in and of itself is a perfect villain. Yeah, he's a really well-written villain and a very dangerous person to face, absolutely, in the setting. Really well done, really good executed, or not really good executed. My grammar, very good, very not good. Ace Attorney has a lot of great villains. I hope you reach the 3rd game. If you haven't, Animator. I mean, maybe, Amit, you can buy it for... I mean, $9 seems to be a really good price. Here's the problem, I suck at games that need intelligence, especially Ace Attorney. Oh, I think that's what you think. I really doubt that you can't solve Ace Attorney. Yeah, you need to think about it, but... I think you probably understand enough from subtext to know where you have to go. I mean, it's up to you, right? It's your money. I've created only 1, technically 3 hateable villains. Technically 3? I mean, the villains that I have, most of them that I've been writing are really horrible, well, space fascists, I guess. That's how you can call them, space fascist cult. And naturally they're really hateable. But it's not really that black and white. Again, I don't want to spoil too much. I'm working on it. I really hope that it'll come out before 2030 comes around. Honestly though, Funkama is exactly the perfect villain and story villain. You want this guy to be dead by now for how much crimes he has done? Oh, absolutely. You just want to see blood, right? That was also a very strong motivator while I was playing Mother 3. I just wanted to kick Porky's ass so much that motivated me. I mean, the game in and of itself is fantastic, right? But you really want to see that person dead. You want to see them get their comeuppance so much. I hate a sleeping fox. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing, Dragon? Yeah, I like dragons. Dragons are cool. Exactly, I think Funkama as a villain is great. I hated his guts so much that... Yeah, I mean, I like hateable villains too. They make for good content as well on YouTube. You can do top 10s and ramble about how horrible they are, and a lot of people would agree with you because, well, naturally. But I do also like hateable villains. But there's some that I read in like hard sci-fi novels that are so horrible. They make Porky Minch look like a joke. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah. It's so satisfying when they get their karma. Bro, the first few parts of Ace Attorney was like, okay, nice story, you solve murder case. But then when you go to the new ending, you see the murder cutscene as usual with every chapter. Oops. Got stuck there. But when you get to the 4th and you say Edgeworth, no, I don't believe he could do such a thing. Yeah, because he got framed, right? They thought Edgeworth did it. Then goes through deep dialogue, and you know that specific music that plays during only in Funkama story. Yep, that was the background music at that segment on my video. When flashbacks happening. Yeah, isn't that the DL6 theme, I think? My villains are mostly evil a-holes who you could hate, but you could love because they are very smart and honorable. Even though they are evil because they see themselves as the good guys. Yeah, I mean, that's also a good written villain could also be not because he's hateable, but because some villains have a point. And you kind of can sympathize with their point. It's just the way they would attain those goals maybe are questionable. But yeah, that can also be a good villain, absolutely. Alright, I'm hoping for the shiny. Come on, feeling lucky tonight. No? Okay. Well, not gonna give up. Also try to rewrite history to make themselves look good, and those are my villains. Oh yeah. Manipulating written documents to make themselves look good. I mean, that's also really realistic. That's literally what happened in our world history too. Love hateable villains. I wouldn't have Dahlia as my PFPN name if I didn't, yeah. I also don't really like her. I mean, how can I? A-holes, huh? Yeah, I try to not say bad words as much. YouTube doesn't like it. Sometimes you get demonetized. A-hole, B-hole, C-hole, D-hole, E-hole, F-hole. G-hole, H-hole. My favorite hole to fall in. H-hole, okay. Talking about alphabet holes now, alright. I know, like, also these words like unalive, everyone hates them, but it's not the content creator's fault, it's the platform's fault. A lot of the times you get demonetized when you say bad words, which is absolute nonsense in my view. Because the advertisements can be outright scams and they don't care, but if you just say the word a-hole out loud, then ooh, no, you're not gonna get your money. Because it's not advertiser friendly, but then why have ads for scams then? Like, where's the consistency? Where's the... I mean, that doesn't make any sense, right? That is just not fair to... Oh, a female one. Unkill, that would be kind of like... birth? Well, not really. The Duke, for example, is literally if Netanyahu and Austrian artists, if they had honor and had a baby together. Okay, that sounds very scary. I'm looking forward to see that, how that plays out. I hold the new Apple product, now pay 800 euros to fall off and look rich while at it. Oh yeah, people would definitely buy that. That's just capitalism. 1A, 2B. Sleeping Fox, sure. Let me buy I wanna fall. I don't really, I don't know, I've had my faults, I don't need more. One A, 2B, 3C, 4D. Is that how it's going now? Well, at least that means that Sleeping Fox is doing well. If he does that, then we all know he's fine and dandy. Suicidal capitalism. Oh yeah, it's a system that in the end destroys itself, absolutely. It's not stable, it's not a long-term system. A lot of Game Boy music in this playlist, really liking it. I wonder how it was where you guys live, but this week has just been rain and 20 degrees, so suddenly the summer forgot that it's actually summer. I don't know, but not liking that. Well, to be fair, I'm getting a lot of rainbows where I live. I'm looking out of the window and then I see rainbows, but still. We're gonna get probably another heat wave again. Alright guys, I'm gonna go now and shower. If you end the stream, good night and have a good day and whatever, but bye guys and bye Omni. Alright, thank you for being part of the stream. Enjoy your shower and yeah, hopefully you're gonna be there for the next stream, and until then, good night, sleep tight and do not let the bedbugs bite. Bye bye. The Duke is a menace because he doesn't fight that much. He lets others do his dirty work. Yeah, that's also a good narrative tool to not immediately reveal the big bad, so the big villain, the Duke in your case, and first have his henchmen do the thing, and then the heroes fighting against the whole team of evils and the mooks and the henchmen, like it progressively becomes harder to fight them. And then the Duke is really the nuke Duke, I guess. The nuke that the story throws at the heroes. The really hard villain to beat. He's charming, he has his hands everywhere. Probably has... I forgot, is he also immortal or something? Or has a lot of fighting experience? It's a good way to build that up. Literally tries to frame the main characters as monsters that he is, plus he literally has true profiles. Oh, he's two-faced too. Two roles that he plays. Yeah, like a manipulator. Very good, actually, Amit. I'm liking where that is going. That's narratively, or from a writer's perspective, that makes a lot of sense. And that's good. That's really good. That tells me that by reading stories, you can actually, by yourself, deduce like kind of the rules of writing, what works and what doesn't, and then take these, do synthesis with these concepts and then use them in your works. That's when you know that you're a good writer. So keep on doing that, Amit. Really good. Uses two profiles to work under the law while trying to change the system as a Oh, he's an evil politician. Oh boy. When he transforms to his evil side, the Duke doesn't hide his evil nature. Yeah, that's where the mask falls off. And it's funny in a way because that is literally what's happening in real life too, so it's not even unrealistic. Quite the opposite, actually. An example of a hateable character I made up is an anthropomorphic hyena named Mr. Faniti. Or Mr. Faniti Hyena, or just Mr. Hyena. I refer to him as Mr. Faniti Hyena though. Right, so anthropomorphic hyena, so yeah, furry. I mean, I don't have a problem with furries, just so you know. I don't get the hate. I'm not a furry myself. The story that I'm writing is like full of animals, but it's not furries because I prefer the animals to be themselves and not have a human body. But still, let's just let furries be. I mean, they're not hurting anyone, come on. Made a character that killed his own mom, oh yikes, at about 18 and manipulated the main protagonist to make him get away with it. Oh wow. Very devious, holy crap. As a kid, right, he got away with that plan while he was a kid. Then he pretended to be his friend while he's silently ruining his life. That is super insidious, wow. But I'd love to see it. Happy to see, Sodi, that you're also writing fictional stuff. Really encouraging that in everyone. In this day and age where AI is writing horrible stories that you've seen bits and pieces. It's just a mixture of soulless plot points. And every human who puts his soul and his heart into written stories, we really need that in today's world. Absolutely. But wow, that is quite nasty, not in a bad way, right? Horrible person, of course, but wow. What an evil person. The Duke fights with his iconic katana rapier. It's a mixed weapon between a classic European rapier. Yeah, I know what a rapier is. And with a katana, okay. Literally would end up getting a whole season where he becomes the president. Oh. And he would literally work with Jin and Moro, and he orders them to kill Bobbit, who's a monster for the Duke himself made to frame Bobbit as a true mastermind. Ah, a framing plot, I see. Like a conspiracy framing plot. Damn, all of you guys be writing some mastermind manipulators, but hey, we love to see it when it's fictional. We don't like to see it when it's real. Well, people like that unfortunately are real. But that's really good, guys. I'm very proud of you guys, honestly. This is really good. This shows to me that you have like media literacy. Yeah, some good kind music, so cute. And very nostalgic for me. All of us are like writing horrible people. That's also a problem that people had with the latest Disney movie releases, where they were really not happy with the villains having to have a redemption arc. Which, I mean, I see why you want to have like a redeemable villain, but I also see why you would want to have a irredeemable villain who crossed the moral event horizon, so to speak. Right, more crossed arms, that means more eggs. If you don't know, the music from this, like the music you're currently hearing is from Kirby's Dream Land 2. That's the very first video game I ever played. And that will always have a special place in, well, I would say my heart, but technically it's my brain. And some Animal Crossing music. And no shiny Sobble. The Duke also has a brother who is Dogen, the old president, and Dogen knows about the Duke's plans, okay. He doesn't do anything. Oh, that reminds me of that Einstein quote. I'm paraphrasing here, but all it takes for evil to win is for good men to do nothing. Save the world because he wants to see Jin and moral powers if they can take on the Duke on their own. Oh, so it's more like, hey, give me that popcorn, I want to watch, okay. More like grey, morally grey, I would say. Right, did I miscount now? Let me see. No, I didn't. Gonna put you in the PC box. X2 is almost full. That's pretty good. I am feeling lucky tonight. I really have a feeling that it's gonna be tonight where we're gonna get the shiny Sobble, and then the week after that it's gonna be not the next pink shiny. Mr. Faniti Hyena, the tyrant of greed, was a ruthless CEO who killed his kin and his sister to seize power. Oh, yikes. He eventually dies in a final confrontation. Good. With his fortress destroyed in an explosion. Nice, that's what I wanna... That's what it's all about. What is it about, like, nasty, evil people getting karma? That's just so... I love it. I guess if you have a strong sense of justice, that's just a no-brainer. Tyrant of Greed. Yeah, very fitting that he's a CEO. Because ruthless CEOs are tyrants of greed. Absolutely. Very fitting. Alright, and the egg process is also going on pretty good. Pretty quick. Alright, next one. Just as I say that. And not shiny. After 6 years of manipulation, he kills 2 other people. Yikes. Makes the main character choose between letting him get away again, while make sure to make his life hell. Wow, what a nasty person. But I'm understanding this correctly, right? It's a child. Or like a minor who is this nasty and criminally insane. The Duke also has a crazy obsession over Jin weapons. The Soul Blade of Redemption, by far the strongest weapon in the cosmos or the universe. Soul Blade of Redemption, that, again, metal title. But, did you explain that one to me before or not? Because that title comes, I don't know, I think I read that again. Not again, but I think I read it before. We're talking about like really disgusting, nasty, fictional villains, and like the music is la 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 la. Wonderful. Well, at least we're not saying really dark stuff now. That actually happens, but... That is indeed correct. He started doing this stuff at 18, but after 6 years he's about 24, 25. Oh, wow. So a very young monster. Is it like just a creative writing exercise, or are you like planning to publish that as a short story or a comic, something else? Soul Blade of Redemption is a strong weapon. It will explain in a moment. I'm just gonna get my food. Oh yeah, absolutely. Enjoy your meal, Amit. Alright, another egg. Oh, that's good. Immediately crossed her arms again. Probably publish it if it gets far enough. Oh, nice. You know already in like what kind of form? Because people think I'm writing a novel, but I'm not. I'm wanting to publish mine as a manga or comic. And well, that would be the dream. But if it gets enough like of a fan base, I would love to have it animated. I mean, I married an animator, so the base is already there. And he's gonna be the artist who draws the comic. I'm writing all the characters, the world building. I'm not really I'm not really that good at drawing. I'm not bad, but I'm not really good or trained either. It would be much better than like if he draws it, because he has talent for that. I don't really, or at least maybe I could learn it, but then again I prefer learning. At least now I'm investing my brain points, so to speak, to learn other languages and to learn how to sing. He already is completely like gifted in art, or in general gifted, but alright, let's see. I'm gonna also make it so that Patreons or members of the YouTube channel will, if we get the membership going, will be able to have a sneak peek at that universe. Soul Blade of Redemption is a weapon that is made by Ornstein and Cinder, using the flame of the sun and rocks from the moon, and darkness with blood and lightning and fire, earth, steel, wind. Oh wow, okay. That's like the whole palette of cosmic images: sun, the moon, the darkness, and of course blood, because you're a vampire. Don't deny it. And even like lightning, fire, water, earth, steel, wind, all the Chinese elements as well. So it's kind of like what you're trying to say figuratively as well, or maybe with the subtext of what I'm reading. It's like a weapon that can do anything, or maybe it works against everyone. At least that's kind of the subtext that I'm getting, the feeling. Right, next deck, that's great. After the MC, the main character, takes the courage to get him arrested, he masks his identity and decides to burn someone the MC saw as a father figure alive. Oh my god, I don't even know who that character is, and I freaking hate his guts already. So good job on that. That's definitely a hateable person. Like, what the hell is wrong with that person? It's sad though, or scary, isn't it, that people like that actually exist. It's really scary. Soul Blade of Redemption also can only be used by 4 characters: Ornstein, Cinder, and Jin and Moro, okay? And that's because only the bloodline of the makers can use it, plus it's affected by the time. It's affected by time, or maybe you're writing because more because there is a character limit in chat on YouTube. Alright, next egg. Let's see. Hydration is important. And still no shiny. I have a good feeling for tonight though, still. I am over odds now, unfortunately, but I mean, you shouldn't shiny hunt. You should never expect to get everything very quickly. That's not how this goes. Definitely not. But still, I think it's pretty quick. If you do this in Generation 2, it takes an eternity. But again, in Generation 2, there's a possibility of making the odds go up to 1 in 64 for shiny Pokemon, and those are amazing odds. Really can't be beaten. Okay, 3. For example, morning time makes the weapon burn anything with the sun powers. Ah, okay, that's what you mean. When it's night, it shines with moonlight, frostbite magic, okay. When it's raining, or when rain hits you with lightning, becomes far more powerful when the eclipse happens. The weapon kills anything that touches it that isn't from the bloodline. Oh, okay. I see, yeah, I get that from the subtext, so it's... Because it has every element in it, so to speak, that tells me it's... Like, literally the term or the saying, washed with all the waters. I don't know if you just heard that, but the crows... There they are, yeah. The crows are roosting, and they call loudly when they fly over my apartment. I love it. It's like when the sun sets, every single time they just... caw really loudly to, I guess, say hi or good night. And naturally I fed them again, because that's what you do when you want to have crow bros. Made the general idea for the whole thing's plot. We'll start writing chapter 1 tomorrow. Oh, nice! Which will be set a year before the murder of that kid's mother, okay. What would you say is like the genre of what you're writing? I mean, what Amethyst writing, I would say, is fantasy. What I'm writing is sci-fi. I would even go ahead and say hard sci-fi. And I would describe it as solar punk. Definitely solar punk. And it's set in the far future. Or, well, thousands of years in the future. Another awesome thing about this, after touched by a person from the bloodline, the blade colors change to represent the color of your future. For example, Jin is green, Ornstein is purple. Okay, what would green or purple mean? Green... I mean, my guess would be a green future is a good future, or a future filled with life. Green is often a color associated with life, you know, plants. Purple is usually a color that gets associated with, well, it depends on the culture, but with royalty. More is red. Okay, red can mean love, romanticism, but also blood, war, and conquest. Cinder is black. Well, black usually doesn't mean good, but who knows. Don't know, I wanted to make it some kind of RPG game or something. Oh, a game idea, nice. I mean, I have to say that as well. My universe originally was meant to be a video game, but in order to make a video game, I mean, it's an enormous amount of work. But the story or the universe that I have, it works in any form. Could also work as a novel, could work as a comic, could work as, yeah, pretty much anything. Rise of the monster born into a dying hyena clan. Overshadowed by his sister Eclipse. Haha, overshadowed by his sister Eclipse. I see where you're coming from. Faniti was dismissed as weak and invisible. Resentment festered, twisting his ambition into a dark creed. Sibling rivalry, sibling jealousy. I mean, that was a very strong component of Better Call Saul, and I mean, I haven't watched the whole series now. I'm currently watching that series with my husband, like 1 or 2 episodes per day, and it's really great until now. I mean, to be fair, Vince Gilligan is just, he knows what he's doing. Power was not earned, it was stolen. Oh, classic. Through cold calculation and ruthless betrayal, he overthrew his own clan, executing even Eclipse. Oh, yikes. With brutal finality, by blade, fire, and a bullet. Oh, wow. Completely without empathy. Just pure destruction. His purge was not madness, but cold, brutal precision. Yeah, those villains are really scary, right? If they are very cold and calculated and precise with their anger and destruction, that is... makes the heroes think twice if they really want to deal with such a person. I really like that too, Mushroom Pocket. Want to make it fairly realistic as a game? Okay, so not really anime or cartoonish, okay. I mean, mine is anime-esque. That's the style we agreed on. So cartoony in presentation, let's say. Drawn animals and everything, but still it has high concept stuff. Because that's what I like too. I like universes where you really think about the rules and the implications and the world building. My husband is more of a character guy. He likes good character writing, which is also very important. I'm more of a lore person. Or like, maybe world building. Green is peace and calm. Purple is hatred. Oh, okay. And seeking justice. Oh, revenge. Yeah, purple in Japanese culture is very often a stand-in for revenge. That's why in the Kirby... like the Kirby games, the revenge bosses or revenge modes, all of them are like repainted to purple. Black is honor of defeat, okay, and acceptance of the dark fate. Red is for pain and suffering and a sad end. Oh, yikes. Oh. Oh, that's not good for Moro there, is it? But didn't you... I think you told me that he's not having a nice end. I do remember something like that. Appearance and presence, tall and lean. Mr. Hyena dresses immaculately. Ooh, okay, yeah. A very prim and proper villain. In a dark tailored suit. Okay, I'm already picturing him. His dull yellow-brown fur, patterned with dark spots, contrasts with gleaming predatory eyes and sharp-toothed grin that threatens rather than invites. Yeah, I'm already... that's a good picture. I'm already having a clear picture in my head of the character. Every movement is deliberate, every word a weapon. Oh, very calculated, scary villain. His intimidating presence induces fear and submission. Also, I would say very authoritarian. Very pushy, very dominant. Man, that guy could... he would fit in my universe too, as the villain cult group, definitely. I mean, I also have hyenas in that universe, good and bad. But they're not furries or anthropomorphic, they are like normal hyenas, like you know them, but their intelligence is enhanced to the level of a human. And they can speak and are essentially a legal person, not like a wild animal. Most powerful part about the soul blade of redemption is when it kills anything, the souls of the killed person gets taken by the blade. There the blade absorbs the evil of the soul of the person. Then it transforms the hate and evil to power for the blade. Oh, nice. So that's a perfect blade for villains and evil people. Then it releases the soul to live in peace and get redeemed from its evil. Oh, but it gives him a redemption? Okay. That's interesting. Oh, you're back, animator. Hope the shower was good. Not going to bed yet? I mean, it's up to you, right? I am alive. Oh, that's good. Okay, did I miscount? Let me check again. I did. It's okay, let's put you two beauties, oops, into the box. That's a lot of sobbles that I'll have to wonder trade again, but oh well. I usually wonder trade them on home. Or sometimes I go on the GTS, a lot of people actually want a German sobble with the hidden ability. Personality. Mr. Hyena as a sadistic perfectionist, obsessed with control and utterly devoid of empathy. Yeah, that's exactly the picture I got. He's emotionally detached, viewing others merely as tools or obstacles. Vindictive and intolerant of resistance, especially from children. Oh. He seeks not just dominance, but the total obliteration of opposition. Oh, yikes. Unrepentant, he regards cruelty as a necessary means. Yeah, he would fit right into that villain group that I have in my universe. Like, he's perfect for that. Charismatic in public, but monstrous in private. Oh, yeah. I mean, that is what you have with narcissists in real life. He rejects morality outright, believing only in strength and control. Yeah, he probably thinks empathy and compassion are weaknesses. I've met with people like that. Isn't that scary? Like, people be thinking that unironically. Ready to whip some kitties? Oh, come on. We don't whip kitties here. I showered, but thought after I showered you ended the stream. Nope, still not a shiny, and I think I gonna call it quits at like 22:30 or 23 my time, roughly. Let's talk about a jerk villain I made. Yeah, we're talking about some people here. They are writing some horrible evil villains. I mean, horrible not in like written badly, absolutely not. Horrible as in you'd never wish to see a person like that in real life. Empire of Fear, Annie Corp under in his Iron Rule. Oh, okay, that's Empire of Fear. NA Corp is his corporation, I take it. On his Iron Rule, NA Corp became a tyrannical empire built on destruction and oppression. Oh, that also is a direct real-life reference. Entire towns, including Animal Town, were razed to fuel expansion. Oh, that's a anti-corporation story. Now you really got me. Workers were enslaved under brutal, impossible conditions. Children were exploited both as propaganda and as expendable labor. Oh, yikes. Really nasty, really. His boardroom was a war room, his office a throne of suffering. You have a good way with words, Mushroom Pocket. I'm really enjoying these descriptions alone. They got flair. You seem to know what kind of words to use. Really nice. So now about Von Kamm. Mor's fate is giving away his last part of his soul to use the necklace of Ritual of Chaos to summon Kevin. Oh yeah, Kevin, the evil person. So that Kevin could vanquish the manifestation of the 7 deadly sins completely. Oh yeah, like a self-sacrificial thing. The Duke's true name, by the way, is Siegfried. Or Siegfried with a Z. Necklace, Mr. Ahmed necklace, huh? Yeah, that's a necklace. Haven't given you that guy made a name yet. Could you give me a good idea for a jerk name? What I like to do is you can look up baby names that you cannot give babies because they have the names of some kind of evil demon from any folklore. That's usually a good start. Abilities and skills. Mr. Hyena boasts enhanced physical strength. Formidable bite force, yeah, just like real life hyenas. They have such strong jaws they can just bite through bone like it's nothing. Cute senses. He's skilled in brutal melee combat and energy-based ranged weaponry. Utilizing advanced technology such as EMPs. Oh, he's using EMPs too. Surveillance networks and industrial war machines. He's a master manipulator and psychological torturer. Yeah, he's like... You're describing a person from that villain group that I'm writing like one-to-one. Could be... He would be a perfect fit. His intimidating presence induces submission. Aided by minor regenerative abilities. Oh, he can heal quicker? That heals small wounds over time. A tactical genius, he excels in long-range planning. Oh, that's a very menacing villain. Is Mushroom copying from something or typing really fast? I don't mind. I mean, if he is copying, that's what he's writing. Copying something I already wrote. Okay, I see. Well, there's your answer. Too fast? Well, some people are really quick at typing. Naming Keith, it's evil and an ugly name. Keith sounds like an emo kid, I don't know. We have an emo kid among my viewership, but I don't think his real name is Keith. Alright, let me see. I'm seeing she's crossing her arms. That's good. That means more eggs. There we go. Let's put you there. And let's get the next egg. Psychological profile. Driven by power, domination, and vengeance for childhood rejection. Someone is having a huge complex there. Faniti's core belief is simple. The strong rule. The weak obey or perish. His only weakness is an inability to handle defiance, particularly from children. Okay, so he's gonna be a horrible dad. Redemption is impossible. He's unyielding in cruelty and control. His emotional range is limited to rage, arrogance, and contempt. With warmth only feign. Damn, that's... I mean, those words, there's really nice prose he wrote. I'm really interested in reading that story, actually. I mean, all of the stories that are posted here, right? Name the villain Greedy Gobbledygook. GGG. GG, GGG. Greedy Gobbledygook is how I describe him. Alright, let's go. Or the scariest of the scarer kids, SSSK. That's... I don't know what to say to that name. Final confrontation and falling. Twilight of his reign, a rebellion of former victims, employees and children rose against him. Bloodied and desperate, Faniti confronted them amid the smoldering ruins of his empire, roaring about power, fear, and survival. Once a weak nobody, he clawed to the top by crushing others, but his former prey now stood united and unafraid. Oh, nice. Really nice. Cornered and overwhelmed, he lashed out in fury, attempting a last act of destruction. The uprising held firm, trapping and ultimately sedating the tyrant. His final bitter words lingered in the air as sedation overcame him. Oh wow. And now it's your turn to be nothing. The explosion that followed leveled his corporate fortress. His body was never recovered, but his empire crumbled with him. Okay, wow. That's amazing, Mushroom Pocket 99. I really mean it. This is really nicely written. The prose, the choices of words. You seem to find the words, like, I immediately have a very clear picture in my head how that character looks like, how he acts, what he might have done in the past, how he is in private, how he's in corporate. That's really nice, absolutely. You should pat yourself on the back, that's really nice. Scary Boone, the success of the boogeyman. Legacy, Finiti Hyena remains a chilling symbol of unchecked cruelty, corporate greed, and horrors born from vengeance and rejection. His story is no tragedy, but a cautionary tale, a nightmare made flesh, not media, what the hell. Remembered as the tyrant of Ane, whose name was the last man he heard before everything burned. And he will always probably be remembered as a horrible monster. And people will say his name with great fear in their voices. At least that's what I picture. That would amply fit his description. He's a manipulative narcissist and a crap friend who commits blackmail and murders quite a lot in the story. All of us hate narcissists. I mean, with good reason, right? But we all write them as villains. One of the first thing he does is kills his own mother. Yeah, that's just insane. That's how sick he is. You know that killing your parent or your sibling in Buddhism earns you a ticket to the worst Buddhist hell immediately? Like, that's the biggest sin you can commit in Buddhism. And funnily enough, the name of that worst hell is Avicii, just like the that DJ who unfortunately died way too young. I always thought that was curious that he chose his name like the lowest hell of Buddhism. That's all I have to say about him. I mean, these words already paint a very clear picture. That's really nice, Mushroom Pocket 99. I really mean it. This is great. I have a good villain name, Monday the 2nd, the son of Friday the 13th. Since Monday sucks. Yeah, Monday sucks, and I was born on a Monday, so I guess I suck too. Born on Monday morning, or really early. As if I had an interview lined up with, I guess, the Earth. I don't know. Just making some random things up. You have some really good villain names, bro. Well, then give them to me. Monday's eviler than evil. No one likes Mondays. No, Omni, you don't suck. Well, thanks. I did get born on a Monday. No, you do not suck, thanks. I try to not suck. Thank you, Crow. I appreciate your input. I agree. Okay, so yeah, shoot it. Shoot! What's your good villain name? Alright, let's put you here. X3 is pretty full soon. Main character is a gullible guy who lives with his older sister and a man that basically adopted him. Okay, so kind of a adoptive father. Schlorp. Schlorp is like a blob. That sounds like something out of Rick and Morty. And he has a hat. That sucks, kids. Specifically kids. Okay, weird. It's especially evil to Garfield. I always thought that was funny. Garfield doesn't have to work. So why does he hate Mondays? He doesn't have to go anyway. He can just be a fat, chunky cat at home. Schlorp, yeah, I know, right? Schlorp is... Schlorp the Lorp Gorp. Whatever. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, Crowbro. With more foods, more peanuts. More little meat pieces. And still no shiny. That's unfortunate. Come on. Wanna have another early shiny. Just like the Lunala was pretty early into the stream. Schlorp is also a white blob that eats kids with a hat and monocle trying to fit in the people, knowing damn well he can't fit in an elevator. Okay, that's very random. That really straight out sounds like something out of a Rick and Morty episode. The name and the randomness. And the oddly specific things that he has. Yeah, those two, I'll fit them in there, just like in Tetris. Hey there, James, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? It's been doing good, or going good. No shiny so far, but I'm feeling lucky. And as mentioned in the Discord, I started the stream earlier, so I can stop it earlier too. I gotta be somewhere tomorrow. Gonna get my eyes checked. I need to go see my ophthalmologist. And if you don't know what that is a eye doctor. So a doctor like with these speciality in eyes. Gonna check if I need new glasses too. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I'm hoping that I don't. I don't really want to buy new glasses. All I want is new lenses. From what I remember, I was born on a Thursday, and specifically the day before Halloween. Oh, that's pretty cool if you have a birthday close to Halloween, no? And so after Schlorp, he has a sidekick, and his name is Lockstad the Australian. Okay. Two favorite video games, Ace Attorney and Deltarune, are gonna be massive influences, I fear. Why you fear? Isn't that a good thing? My husband is, like, he keeps saying he really likes the new episode of Deltarune. Alright, full team of eggs. Let's go quick on the bridge again. Loxa just locks the kids in the room for Schlorp to feast the kids on. Oh, wow. Do you not like kids? I need to buy Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. Yeah, that's what my husband bought, and he's really enjoying it. Love Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Well, if you love those, then definitely get the new chapters. Know how months have zodiacs to go with them? What if days had that too? Yeah, I mean, that would be a lot of zodiacs, I guess. Sometimes years can have them, just like the Chinese zodiac. I'm a dog, a wooden dog specifically. And every single Asian person who finds out that, or not every single Asian person, but a lot of Asian people who found out that that is my Chinese zodiac, they started to respect me more, and they kept saying, oh, that's such a good one to have. I love wooden dogs, they are loyal, they are great. Like, okay, it's a zodiac. I mean, I just happen to be created in like, what is 9 months before I came full term. So nine months before April I was made then, and I just happened to be born in April. I don't think that really has anything to say with how I develop as a personality and as a human being, but if you want to believe in that, sure. I guess in my case, a lot of the attributes that they usually connect with wooden dogs fit with what I am, or who I am. But, like, some people, like my husband is a fire rat, and, like, that doesn't fit at all. Fire rats are party people, very extroverted. He's not. He's neither of these things, so... I mean, if you want to believe in that, go ahead. I'm just not going to do that. But if people ask, yeah, I'm a wooden dog. And being a dragon, that's a cool zodiac sign, a dragon. His name is Slippery Slister Slip. His power is that he can make people slip. Well, yeah, there you go. And fall, and he drinks a lot of soda. And he keeps making kids slip when trying to save them from the monster that Schlorbity Schlorb is. Schlorbity Schlorb. Slippery Slister Slipper has, what's another good hero name? I don't know. Joe Kurtster? I don't believe it either, yeah. I mean, you can be free with whatever you want to believe, but don't tell me, oh, that's such... Of course you're saying that, that's such an Aries thing to say. Yeah, I'm Aries, but... I'm an astronomy kind of gal, not astrology. Alright. I didn't miscount. Put you two here. Come on, give me that shiny game. What are you waiting for? All of us want to see it, so we can go on to the next one. Joe Kurtz is a banana that cannot do anything, so we skip him. Okay. Sure. Well, that's interesting. It's just a banana that can't do anything, but it's a character. Back I went to make soda. Oh, nice. What kind of soda? Thought the king from Deltarune was a jerk, even if it's confirmed that Lancer was gonna just bounce from the fall. I still don't like how he just threatened to throw him off the top of the castle. That's your own son, dude. Okay, that's spoilers for me. No idea what you're talking about. I mean, I know a bit from what I've seen from my husband playing, but I haven't played the game myself. The worst villain of all, Danzer Gozer Gostar. Those are quite the names. But I'm a goat. Oh, you're the greatest of all time. As for month, I'm Scorpion, so a Gopion or a Skorath. Thought you played Deltarune, sorry. No, it's okay. It's fine. I don't like being spoiled, but don't feel bad about it. It's okay. I got a lot of things spoiled from Deltarune anyway, so it's not gonna really hurt me. Lemon and kiwi soda, homemade with healthy fruits. Oh wow. Oh Ahmed, I wish I could just go like through the screen and have some of that soda that you make. Hopefully without laxatives, right? I hope that you don't think that I deserve getting laxative trolled. Villain of all time is Richard Wellington. Not that kind of... Yeah, I was joking. The goat, the animal. Dan's a blackmailer, Slippery Slister Slipper so hard that Slickery Slipper Slister Slipper cannot do anything. That just is a tongue twister, my dude. And Big Bad Butt Schlip Schlap Schlorn Bitty Schlorp can feast on kids. What the hell am I reading? Blackmail writing is so hard right now. Yes, a-hole pimp. You don't deserve laxatives, yeah. Unless I need them medically, but I don't right now, so... And let's hope I don't. I want that to go smoothly, you know? Yeah, let's talk about something else again. Alright, let's put YouTube beauties in the PC. Splendiferous. But that's my villain names. Those are tongue twister names. One of the most evil fictional characters in my opinion is Zamasu aka Goku Black. Goku Black? What franchise is that? Or IP? One more villain name? Alright, shoot. Fart Snicker the Snicker. That is just Rick and Morty. Fun fact, I used to own Elden Ring copy plus the DLC, but I gave it to my friend who has cancer. Oh, so that's where the game went. That's why you didn't play? I was joking with him. I said, if cancer doesn't kill you, this game will. Oh. Dark humor. Oh, he's enjoying it so far? That's really nice, but... Oh, my condolences, cancer. Oh, so young and in cancer, that's horrible. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of cancer is it? The person who I know with cancer, she's doing better. The treatment is really working. So that's a really good news. F. Red White, yes, I agree. I should have been the one who killed Mia. That's woman, so he give me back the phone. Red White can rot in prison, that bastard. Music? Okay. I know. Is it just me, or did the music just go mute for a second? Now have some Nintendogs music. Oh, Dragon Ball Super, you can learn about him on Dragon Ball Wiki, Villains Wiki and Pure Evil Wiki. Okay. That is definitely, I'm gonna look that up, because if you say in all of fiction, from your opinion? Come on, lady. Come on, my two Pokemon, make some kitties. There we go. How are you playing Pokemon Sword on a Game Gal collar? Magic. What's a Game Gal? It's a Game Boy, but made for gals. Or if you prefer Game Gals over Game Boys, you're gonna get a Game Gal. Alright, next egg. Very good. And I miscounted again. I'm a gal? Oh, yes, I'm a woman, imagine. Wait, I thought there were no women on the internet. Surprise! There are. Sweet person, and he's extremely happy, also loves One Piece. It's his favorite anime. I really wonder what the One Piece is gonna be in the story. Now I have another villain name. Okay. You're a gal, I thought you were a Latias. Yeah, that's a nasty rumor. To be fair, Latias are always female. So that kind of fits, but no. I'm a human. I always was, always will be. Gallicis Gallium the Gallisting Gallist. GG GG. GG GG. GG, GG, GG. When you want to say GG to that one. No, still no. Come on. How many sobbles does it take to get a shiny at this point? What do you have? 2 hours now? Well, okay. Roughly 15 minutes was the stream starting soon, so almost 2 hours, let's say. Nasty rumor. Don't make me laugh. We all know you're a Latias. I swear I'm not. It's a rumor, I tell you. Keep saying that. My viewers and those rumors. I swear I'm a human. I swear I don't have psychic powers. I can't levitate. I'm made of human material, totally. She works with the green gobbledygobs. You like alliterative appeal? Because I also like it. Yeah, skin cancer. Oh, okay. Oh, I missed your message. Doesn't care that much. I only knew him and had cancer after 8 years of friendship with him. Well, hopefully skin cancer usually has good odds of being cured, so let's all hope that that will be the case. Dahlia, she isn't a Latias, she's a Beta Arceus. Since she's Infinite Omni. I'm not a Arceus either. I'm not God, unfortunately. If I were God, the universe would be better and, or at least much more pinker than it is now. Don't believe you're a Latias, I believe you're a drug dealer. That's the other nasty rumor. People saying I'm a drug dealer. That I'm, I guess, Heisenberg. Well, I guess not Heisenberg, but I don't know. Marie Curie, I guess. You swear on Sodi's life savings? I mean life savings. Yeah, I'm swearing on your life savings that I'm a human. Infinite Omniverse, a drug dealer? Hey, you gotta make money somehow, bro. True name is Jana Berg. Yeah, I sell pink sky. And one guy I sold it to, he said booyah and then said blue, pink, whatever, just keep bringing me that, and that's what I did. Not Heisenberg or Jannaberg. Poison fries? What? Okay, that confused me. But I'm not gonna hit myself like in Pokemon. Because I'm not a Pokemon. I'm a human. Definitely. Absolutely. No doubt. Oh, come on, game. She's confused, guys. I am. It's a confusing world out there. Today I helped over 850 players at Bloodborne. Really nice. And I'm excited to help players at Elden Ring. What about the stream? You didn't stream yet, did you? Hey, what are you doing? It's my job to accuse her of being a Latias. Go back to poisoning lawyers. Actually, please don't do that. Everyone accuses me, or almost everyone accuses me of being a Latias. That's like a very old thing on this channel. All started with an old video where just someone was saying or commenting okay Latias for some reason. And from then on people were like, oh, you have to be a Latias, right? But no. I'm a human. A humany human. You Latias. How dare you. Can a Latias talk like a human does? I don't think so. When they turn into humans, they're usually, at least in the movie, they are very, very mute. She doesn't really say anything. Okay, Latias. Getting Latiased again. My brother said he will buy me a headset tomorrow, and if he does, my first stream will be playing Fallout 4. Oh, nice. You're a beta male Sonic. Shadow. Freaking mist ball spitting freak. Latias kissed ass in the movie. Okay, you mentioned Latias being a human. I mean, in the movie... Yeah, was it the Latias kissing Ash or was it the girl? But I think it was the Latias. She seemed to really like Ash. But I swear I'm a human. If you see a Latias... Oh no, wait. If you see a Yana with not blonde, but more like yellow hair. And with green eyes, that's my Latias. That's not me. But I am not a Latias. Satail, what? Mistballa, the new slur against Latias. It does sound kind of like a slur. Like you stupid mistball spitter. or Mist Spitter, Mist Baller. Also plan to give 50% of money I get from Fallout 4 and Hollow Knight to Kaiser Comes. Yeah, you said that, but that's really nice of you. Was the one who get me to know Hollow Knight and Fallout 4, plus I don't know if I get any sense. I mean, first you need to get, like, you need to arrive at certain stepstones, or you need to have certain things in order before you get monetized. And it's like more than 4,000 watch time hours in a year. And that might be a bit hard to get, but I'm sure you can get that. Guys, I saw Latias in the sky with a Game Gal color shiny with a Kirby, guys. It's going 900 an hour. That's not me. I swear that's not me. That's just a fan, I think. Yeah, a fan. A really big fan who's just doing that as an homage to the channel. It's not me. I don't like flying, actually. Like in planes. No. So there's a Volbeat. Maybe. A Volbeat who can somehow type. I'm not a Volbeat, please. Maybe you are. Maybe you're doing projection, you know? You wanna keep your Pokemon status as a secret, and you project your secret onto me. So everyone is talking about me being a Latias, but in reality it's you being a Volbeat. Oldest trick in the book, Sodi, really? Only plan on streaming for fun, so any money I get along the way won't be used for my selfish desires. Using money you earned isn't selfish, but I do understand what you mean. Schlorp, yes, Schlorp. Alright. Another team full of eggs. Come on, game. Let me make an AI-generated image of Schlorp. Well, I mean, I can't stop you. I don't really approve of it because it uses a lot of energy generating images with AI, but yeah, again, I can't stop you doing that. And still no shiny, wow. Told Alex if I get any money I will give it to him from Stalker stream, but he said no, but I really want to help him in any way possible. Yeah, I was there, he said no, but I mean, it's up to you. The first step would be trying to get monetized in the first place. You will draw Schlorp, that's better, I will try my best. Okay, Schlorp is a big white blob. It reminds me of the I am the Gobglogablab, the how does it go again? The wobble double chibble double dibble double dab or something, I don't know, I'm paraphrasing. With a hat and a monocle with a sinister stare and a sinister grin. Evil white blob of evilness. Like he's hitting on someone. The Dreamcast face? Is that what you're trying to get at? So the hum. Alright. Let's go, please. Give me that pink thing right now. Come on, Arceus, please. Aren't Jesus. Aw, come on. Can I get a number 8, 2 number 2s, and number 5? Can I get a number 8, 2 number 2s, and number 5? Yeah, I don't give that, sorry. Nope, still not a shiny, that's unfortunate. Alright, 2 hatched, yes. X4 already? Okay, going pretty quick here. With a side of a shake. What kind of shake? Apparently there's a drive-through on my channel now. And the toy but not the female sloth. Oddly specific. $313 is a dex number for Volbeat. More evidence, so these are Volbeat. Wait, evidence? Am I starting to sound like that moron? Doxing yourself? Or, well, not doxing, but... uncovering your secrets by yourself. If you do it, someone else can't do it. If you do it first, I guess that's a strategy. Oh wow, a female Sobble hatched with perfect IVs and the hidden ability. That's a keeper. Keep me. There we go. That is definitely a keeper. Imagine if that one was shiny. That would have been amazing. Kinda hoping that's gonna be female. I mean, it's probably gonna be male since the odds are much higher of any starter Pokemon hatching as a male. Aha, you're just like Phoenix. Ah, ouch, it hurts. Made one the big T-Rex and the chocolate milkshake. Alright. That'll be $14.99. I don't know. Never compare me to him again or you're dead. Alright, next one. Oh, game. $14.99, bro. Yeah, fair prices. Are you that serious in this economy? Uh-huh. It's kind of sad when you look at old catalogs or like prices back then, like 20 years ago, or in the 90s, where it was just so much cheaper. I miss that. I retrieved my Latias allegations, but please someone help me with the stab wound. Jeez, you, my tip, don't hang out with psychotic characters. There's a bandage for the stab wound. Yeah, just casually putting a bandage on a stab wound. That'll work. Totally, uh-huh. Alright. Come on, game. Give it to me. Give me that shiny. What eggs am I at now? Way too many now. I think this hunt is longer than the Ice Cube one. Oh well, that's to be expected. Nope, still not. A man once said, government, okay. Very intelligent man, probably. Churchill. Winston Churchill said that. Just like Abraham Lincoln said, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Alright. You listen to the advice. Very good, Sodi. Excellent. No more stab wounds. When you don't chill with these kinds of characters, it's much better. Trust me. Trust someone like me, because I don't do it and I don't have any stab wounds. Definitely a recommendation. Pain, you stupid attorney. Why are you... Okay. Well... Winston Payne is funny though, you gotta admit, he's pathetic but he's funny. He's not like Funkama, who is pathetic but not funny at all. Just an arrogant piece of crap. And another normal Sobble. Very chilled stream, I see. Some silly chat shenanigans, as always. Payne and Edgeworth are the only prosecutors I like. Edgeworth I like. Payne, well, I can't really say I like him, but he's funny nonetheless. Funkama is a good piece of crap. Payne is just dumb. Yeah, but funny dumb, you know? And how he just says, objection! In the game, it's funny. Like his weird voice that he has going on. In pretty much any language, it's really weird. Did that on purpose, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're up to X5 already. And... objection! Yeah, it's very funny. I always had to laugh when he goes objection. It's like, wow, what kind of voice do you have? I mean, to be fair, it's not your fault if your voice sounds like that, right? But... and I usually don't make fun of people because they have a high-pitched voice or something, but... I mean, he's written like that, being like a really pathetic character. And Funkama has a really deep voice. At least the languages I played the games in, it was super low-pitched. Almost like a monster, which, that's fitting. Your Honor, that statement is completely irrelevant to this case. Well, that's true. The pitch of your voice doesn't say anything about your ability as a prosecutor. Yeah, Funkama's objection was super deep. Yeah, he sounds like almost non-human, don't you think? It was fun that you could scream the words into the microphone. On the DS version, naturally, the Game Boy Advance version... I mean, I never played that one, but I assume it doesn't have that. Because the Game Boy Advance doesn't have a microphone. Did that stupid bubblegum detective not tell you? I feel bad for Gumshoe. He's working a lot. He's doing his best and he still gets crapped on. And he has to live off of, like, noodles, ramen noodles. Not the fancy kind that you get in a restaurant, but those, you know, where you cook water like in a water cooker for these ready to eat ramen. Your Honor, that statement right over there doesn't work. Slandering Phoenix Wright and not telling me. I mean, Edgeworth in the beginning, yeah, of course, because of Funkama's influence, he's a not so sympathetic character, but he does change a lot for the better. Stupid damn idiot. Guess what, Phoenix? Updated the autopsy report. Phoenix right, Phoenix left, Phoenix wrong. Apollo justice and Apollo injustice. Nah, that's not really that funny. Well, and apparently today Ozzy Osbourne died. Or was that yesterday? I'm actually surprised that he lived that long, seeing how many, let's say, substances he abused. Unnecessary feelings. Well, it doesn't matter if the feelings are unnecessary. You gotta feel them. You fool, Phoenix. The autopsy report here says that she may have lived for a few seconds. Fun fact, did you know Melvin enjoys watching others suffering? Yeah, is that really a fun fact, Amit? I don't think that's such a fun fact. That's a sad or scary fact. I mean, the only kind of people I prefer or like seeing suffering is those who really deserve it, and that's not a lot of people. Or when they get their karma, okay, then it's kind of, you know, Schadenfreude. That German word you can't really translate. Phoenix gets traumatized and the camera points everywhere at him and he crashes out. Melvin is extremely family friendly. But yeah, loving to see people suffer, very family friendly, And have you seen a 15-year-old boy with glasses and a red phone that may or may not be a Volbeat? No. Don't know what you're talking about, Dahlia. No idea. Karma? Fun karma? No, karma. Although Fun Karma also got karma. Yes. Karma, karma, karma. Karma Chameleon. That's a great song, by the way. For example, Melvin enjoys laughing at both Palestine and Israeli people dying. He sees it as fun. What the huh? That is messed up. I mean, I don't feel bad for, like, those fascist Israeli soldiers if they perish. I mean, I don't enjoy seeing or reading about it, but it's like, I mean, what else were you expecting? But enjoying people dying? I don't know. Yeah, that Melvin guy is really evil. Karma, comma, I don't know. Very sadistic, that Melvin. It's not really a quality I like in people. Am I safe yet? I would still hide a bit. There seems to be someone looking for a Volbeat with glasses. And she just got sold out by Animator. He's just like, oh, she's... hey there, he's here. Ambush him, execute him, jeez. So it's not just Melvin wanting to see people... I guess perish. You have nothing to do with Melvin, by the way. Isn't Melvin your evil side? Because if he is, I would get rid of Melvin. We don't need Melvin people in our lives. On this planet. We already have enough Melvins. Come on, lady. Gimme egg. Yes, please. Goddamn poison knife or electrocution. Oh, Jesus Christ. Poison. I would say poison. Don't tell her I'm gonna antidote on them, and then the poison is for naught. Wink wink, haha. Hey, my Wi-Fi keeps cutting out, so if you're trying to talk to me in stream, I'm not answering, that's why. I see, no worries. What's with the purple crowns? That's a new feature on YouTube. If you look at the top right of your chat, you can see how much experience points you have, and those who are the most prolific chatters during the stream are number 1 and get the purple crown of number 1. Melvin is my evil side. He's Yami Ahmed in one simple word. Well, Yami Ahmed is 2 words, but yeah. I just heard DSI camera slideshow music. Oh, absolutely. This is a girly and cute DS playlist. And still no shiny. God, come on. I was hoping that was gonna be it. Made him drink some totally not poison tea. Very original. Said it tasted like ass and puked it on Porky. Well, that's very based. At least he did that. But can't you, like, do that to Porky? Like some really nasty poison that will really, really hurt. Oh, I guess he's in that capsule now. Come on, game. I'm starting... Ah, no, not Pokédex, my bad. I'm starting to become a bit impatient, even though you should never do that when you are shiny hunting, but come on. I'm already in X5. Yeah, so 23, that's where I'm gonna be stopping the stream. For some reason, when I was in school, I'd play Memories from the DSi camera on loop all the time, and I wouldn't listen to anything else. I did this for like 2 years. Why not? Sometimes there's also songs that I listen to a lot. Hey there, Alex. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Same people here, yeah? It's usually the same folk that come back. those crazy people. Hopefully you're doing good, Alex. I'm doing good. Well, let's say okay. Like one friend of mine in real life is not doing good. I'm trying to be there for her, but otherwise I'm doing good. I'm good, but the week be very, very bored. Gonna go to sleep because I'm tired as hell, so good night. Alright, Animator, I'm saying it again. Thank you for being part of the stream, and I wish you a good night. Sleep tight, and do not let the bedbugs bite. Porky died. Fantastic, he should rot in hell forever. Imagine taking that like out of context and just the YouTube algorithm analyzing what I'm saying with hoping people perish and everything, and they're like, oh, that's hate speech. But it's like fictional characters. It's extremely hot and it will be hot for a long time here. Oh, we actually have like rain this week, pretty much. Oh, hallo Ditto, willkommen zurück. Wie geht's? Wie steht's? Chilling after job is done, trying to update my Mac. Oh nice, what kind of Mac is it? Porky deserves worse in hell. What could be possibly worse in hell? I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, hell is usually eternal punishment. I can't think of anything worse. I mean, eternal pain is such a horrible fate that it's just so bad you wish you'd never been born, right? If you would have that fate. Did Animator want me dead? Animator's just being very memey again. But you survived. Hey there, Kinux. Welcome back to the stream. It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing good. Been busy AF. Yeah, I can imagine. Probably with the jobs. I'm still jobless. I mean... crappy economy, but oh well. Alright, next egg. I'm gonna show you something, for those who tuned in now, what I got last stream. Let me show you. It's something really nice that I got. Last stream, I actually got this beauty. I got the shiny Lunala. That was amazing. And now I'm trying, as you can clearly see, for a shiny Sobble, but still no luck. Even though I went into the stream thinking, oh, it's gonna be my lucky day, but I don't know. I'm also gonna be stopping the stream earlier than usual because I gotta go to an appointment tomorrow. Oh, oops. Didn't wanna actually enter the building. Currently watching stream on air, M1, but the one I'm trying to update is kind of not an Apple-made Mac. Oh, it's like a bootleg Apple? I mean, not that I really care. You do whatever you want to do. A lot has been going on in your life. I hope it's good things. Compatible hardware with open core bootloader and generated serial number. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Been living the worst days in my life, but hey, they've been getting better. Yeah, I know. Well, if it's going better, then at least there's that. I was trying to sync iPod with that Mac and accidentally iPod disconnected and system drive was detected as an iPod. Even sync music with it. Did you do that actually? I was not able to update it normally because of it. Ah, that's unfortunate. Managed to save good money and I'm moving to another state on August 5th. Hey, nice, Kinox, really nice. So you're finally moving away from that place where all these weird people are? At least that's what I got from what you wrote. That's really good. That's really good. I'm really happy for you. New place. Hopefully it's like not a shared accommodation where you can live for yourself. Yep, finally, yeah, that's really nice. Hopefully rent isn't too high either. Also still trying to find a job, but right now in July and in August, that's usually where a lot of people in Luxembourg are away in for vacation, and things are going really slow during these months. I just keep getting ghosted, it's annoying. It's a private room, but it's all I need for now, and I'm trying to get a job as soon as possible. Oh, so you have... Okay, so... I see, you don't have the job that you had before anymore, but... Well, good luck on your new job to search. Moving to Arkansas, and yes, it's way cheaper than Florida. Oh, I can imagine. Definitely. Florida is really expensive from what I've seen. I don't know that much about Arkansas, how it is. I'm just kind of annoyed that the state called Kansas is pronounced as Kansas. And it's not Arkansas, it's Arkansas. I am confusion, as that meme goes. Still have the job, I mean, when I moved to Arkansas. Ah, okay, I get you, I get you. Whatever job I hope you get, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope the manager treats you well and not with cruelty. Yeah, that's what we all hope for. And still no shiny Sobble. That's... That's like so much. That's worth so much nowadays when you have a manager who doesn't treat you like crap. I'm close to Arkansas. I live in Oklahoma. Oh, I see. So many Americans here, which I don't mind. Everyone is welcome. Alright, next egg. That is good. And she's crossing her arms again, so another one. Nice. Ich hasse meinen besten Freund. Uff, okay. Das ist viel, aber gut. Wir waren so in einem Anruf und der legt mitten im Anruf auf. Okay, das ist schon ziemlich respektlos. Jetzt geht nicht mehr ran. Und das passiert gefühlt jede 3 Tage. Och, das ist anstrengend. Ob du ihn jetzt hassen sollst dafür, gut. Ich kenne jetzt nicht den ganzen Kontext und die ganze Geschichte dahinter. Aber du sollst dir das auch jetzt nicht so bieten lassen, ne? Verschwende nicht deine kostbare Zeit an Freunden, die sozusagen Freunde, ne? In Gänsefüßchen. Oder Anführungszeichen. Die dich so behandeln, sind das wirklich Freunde? Ich hasse ihn nicht, aber halt ist näher. Ja, absolut, verstehe ich, Ditto. Also, lass dir nicht alles gefallen. Ich spreche aus Erfahrung, glaub mir. Ich habe 10 Jahre an einen sogenannten Freund vergeudet. Weil ich einfach immer wieder gedacht habe, ach komm, du musst das Gute in jedem Menschen sehen. Gib ihm noch eine Chance, aber nee. Es gibt Leute, denen kannst du unendlich viele Chancen geben, die werden nie besser. Leider. I got jumped by a guy in the shelter. What the hell? The other day because he was accusing me of stealing his weed. Which I didn't. At least he was arrested. He's gonna be at least 6 months in jail. Jeez. Wow. Wow, good. Well done, guy. Fantastic. Now you're in jail because of stupid crap like that. Ist zwar ein echter Freund, aber ist behindert, also nicht ernst. Okay, also er hat jetzt nicht spezielle like special needs, sag ich jetzt mal. Weil wenn er jetzt wirklich kognitiv Probleme hätte, dann würde ich das noch irgendwie nachvollziehen. Manchmal wissen die nicht wirklich, was die machen. Oder die Intentionen dahinter sind jetzt nicht böse. Hope all of you that your friends will never force you to choose between them or someone else that you care about. Yeah, that's not nice. I mean, you don't understand German, but Ditto is also having, like, describing problems with a friend now. That's half a year. Been loving my family more and more though, so I guess that's good. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. Having a good or strong family bond is definitely something really helpful. I'm seeing it in my life. Nee, aber er ist dumm. Ja, dumme Leute gibt's leider sehr viele, ne? Nein, verschwend nicht so viel Zeit damit. Wenn es wirklich echt zu stressig wird, würde ich sagen, also ditch den. Es gibt noch viele andere Leute auf der Welt, denen die bessere Freunde wären. This town is tiny AF. Everyone already knows me and I'm trying to keep a low profile. That's why I gotta move. Oh, I see. You're not really well liked in that town that you currently are. Not saying that that's justified. I know exactly how it feels like when everyone hates you and it's not justified at all. It really sucks. Let me tell you, that will stress you out like crazy. It's a really good thing that you remove yourself from that stressful situation. Wenn er keinen Bock auf einen Anruf hat, kann er das sagen und nicht auflegen. Ja, das ist schon sehr manierlos. Aber macht er das nur so, wenn ihr telefoniert, oder ist er auch so mit anderen Sachen? Dass er einfach sagt, nö, jetzt habe ich keinen Bock mehr und dann ist der mental einfach weg. Back to silly stuff. I'm safe now, right? Yep, I would say you're safe. If she tries to poison you again, I have more than enough antidotes. Because I'm a trainer, not a Pokemon. I swear, totally. I'm not a Latias, okay? No. I'm a human, and I always will be. Oops, that was my mistake. Mea culpa. The MF that went to jail is probably gonna be looking for... Oh god. When he gets out, if I stay, they might find me where I live. Oh my god, that's really... What the hell? Like, he thinks you stole his weed, which I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, and I believe you that you didn't do that. Cross him on the street. Yeah, that's just... Oh god. Seriously, what's the problem with some people? What are you implying? That I'm Volbeat? Yeah, maybe, maybe. Okay, there we go. God, it's suddenly really warm in the office here. I think I need to open the window later. Nicht in real life, aber der sagt nie was. Zum Beispiel, wenn seine Mutter ihn anruft oder so, legt er einfach auf, anstatt zu sagen, sorry, lege kurz auf, meine Mutter ruft gerade an. Okay, ja, schon manierlos. Hast du ihm das schon gesagt, dass dich das stört? Was accusing me, another guy, the staff knows we didn't do it. Why are people... Oh god, I don't understand them. Maybe there's nothing to understand either. Kommt dann wieder, aber es ist so schwer nicht was zu sagen oder schreiben. Also hast du ihm schon was gesagt und der ignoriert's einfach, oder? It was me, I stole the weed. Oh, James. How dare you you don't steal people's stuff, and especially not weed. What the hell? I confess I'm a Volbeat. Ah, there you have it, people. He's confessing. Heilige Kacke, Autokorrektur. Ja, alles gut. Deshalb habe ich Autokorrekt immer aus, weil das stört mich einfach so. Das ist so nervig. Besonders wenn du wie ich bist und du schreibst in mehreren Sprachen. Ich schreibe auf Französisch, ich schreibe auf Deutsch, ich schreibe auf Englisch. Okay, Luxemburgisch auf, da gibt es jetzt kein Autokorrekt, aber... Das ist einfach so nervig. Mich nervt schon bei WhatsApp auf meinem Computer, also auf meinem Tower, auf meinem Desktop. Wenn ich Englisch schreibe, der macht automatisch so, dass einige Wörter groß geschrieben sind, aber das ist nur im Deutschen so oder im Luxemburgischen, aber nicht im Englischen. Das nervt. Das ist wirklich nervig. He's deranged, legit. He smokes and drinks all day, has been in jail multiple times. It's like one of those people who probably will never change. Wouldn't get a job. I know, can you really employ people like that are basically running on drugs the whole time? Can you really employ someone like that? Even if they wanted to get a job, would you want, as a boss, as someone who has a business, would you give a job to a person like that? I don't know. Hab ich schon. Also es ist auch weniger geworden, aber es nervt. Okay, wenigstens gibt es dann eine kleine Verbesserung. They convinced him of attempted homicide, actually? What? He tried to off someone? Was kicking me in the head and tried to strangle me? Oh, what the hell? What the... Some people... Holy crap. Are you hurt, Kinox? Is it, was it serious? Or, like, kicking someone in the head can be serious, you know? Concussions are no joke. Or just anything like hits to the head. That's very serious. And strangling? Like, what the hell is wrong with that person? Good thing that you're gonna leave that place. What the... Yeah, I know, right? So what the hell did I just read? That is just... Attempted homicide? Yeah, he only served 6 months. I don't know, that seems to be not a long enough sentence. Especially for someone who is in and out of jail, it seems. Yeah, I also hope you're okay, because this is serious. That's battery as well. Still bruised and limping. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'll be alright. I hope you will. I know how in the good old US of A, you can't just go into a hospital. If you don't have insurance, you kind of, FUCKED. And again, I don't hear any music, or it might just be me. What? Hello? Okay. Now there's music. Dann frage ich mich immer, ob ich was falsch gemacht habe und frage mich dann, ob ich jetzt ein Kackfreund bin, weil er oft auflegt. Ja, dann internalisierst du das, aber das ist ja nicht deine Schuld, ne? Du machst das ja nicht, er macht das. Aber ich kenne das, ich habe das auch sehr lang gemacht. People-pleasing, Benehmen und so. Been there, done that. Yeah, what the F is wrong with that guy exactly? Had to press his eyeballs for him to get off of me. Holy crap, it's like a visceral street fight. What? Isn't weed illegal in America? No, it depends on where. There's actually states where it's legal. Would have given him a longer sentence if it were up to me. Absolutely. Like 6 months for someone who, from the looks of it, goes in and out of prison all the time and who tried to kill someone? What? I mean, come on. Okay, I get another perfect IV Sobble. I'm gonna keep that one for a viewer of mine if someone wants some. America. Yeah, I mean, this also happens in Europe, right? And other continents, but still, this is like... What the F? Would have given him a much longer sentence, actually. One of my American friends got billed for being told their dad died. Oh yeah, that's like a normal thing in America. It's like... It's just such a culture shock for me as a European. She had to pay to be told her dad died. Yeah. And I bet the bill was really high too. He's deranged AF. MFs like him aren't fit to be outside. Absolutely not. He's like a feral human. Make asylums great again, not gonna lie. Some pricks in the shelter are calling me a snitch for calling the cops. Come on, I mean, if someone tries to off you, you call the cops. Of course you do. What the hell? Is this a space to say I hate coffee, by the way? Oh, an Italian hating coffee, that's a new one. I mean, yeah, sure. I like coffee, personally. I drink coffee every morning, but if you don't like coffee, then... That's interesting. You're the first Italian who I know who doesn't like coffee. 6 years or decades is what I would go. Yeah, at least 10 years, if not more. I mean, that's really serious. Not 6 months. What the hell? And he's probably gonna get out earlier because of good behavior, which is also something... I mean... Okay, so we did have that discussion in an earlier stream before. Maybe like that was a year ago or something. Kaiser Kamazin was there as well. We were discussing... Of course, the prison system should be more on rehabilitation more so than punishment. But some people you can't rehabilitate them. Some people are unfortunately lost causes, and those people shouldn't just be roaming outside. I love tea, however. I also love tea, but coffee is what I have every day. Maybe I'm British at heart. British, you mean? Gotta leave it settled then, because everyone in this tiny town knows me. Yeah, better. Swear this town is tinier than the San Felipe, a town I grew up in. How many people live in that town? Because when Americans say, oh, that's a small town for Luxembourgish standards, it's always a big town. But then again, you guys have cities that are larger than, like, Luxembourg, like 4 times, 5 times our country's size. We're a teeny weeny, itsy bitsy country. Oh wow, I'm already at X6. That went really quickly. And still no shiny, what the hell? I'm a Brit who doesn't like tea besides Lipton. And you don't like coffee either? I mean, I like both. I prefer drinking tea in the evening and coffee in the morning. Alright, again, no shiny. This is getting old. This is getting really old. And again, no music. I think that got copyrighted and then muted. Which is good because I don't want to get copyright strikes either. I mean, they're not as horrible as they used to be back in the day, but still. Usually means you don't get monetized. Bro, this town has a population of 16k, while San Felipe is 72k. 16k? That would be a pretty big town in Luxembourg, but then again, entirely different standards, right? It's a taste of coffee I don't like. I'm not meant to have caffeine, but I've tried decaf and didn't like that either. Yeah, then just let it go. You don't need that then. I like the taste of coffee, but not when it's cold. Like mocha ice cream, I really don't like that. I don't know why, it's just meh. Weil halt niemand Zeit hat oder ich nirgendwo hingehen wollte, habe ich halt heute mal gezockt. Mein Controller hat auf einmal einen kaputten Knopf mitten in der Runde. Keine Ahnung warum. Murphys Gesetz, ey, das passiert immer dann. Personally, I think that everyone, even people with narcissistic personality issues and other conditions like that, can do good. If they just choose to do so. For any person who did a heinous deed, it was their choice. Their very unfortunate and bad choice. Yeah, I do agree that even narcissists can do good things, but their good things are usually very, like the motivation to do that are usually very self-centered. They do it to polish up their image, you know, and not because of the goodness of their hearts, because there's no goodness left in these people's hearts. Little Rock, Arkansas, here I come. I've heard it's pretty rural, but I don't know if that's really true. And still no shiny, come on. Is it normal I get really anxious when I get WhatsApp notifications? I mean it depends, but no. That's usually not really normal. That means that there's someone with... That is someone in your WhatsApp contacts who you dread to see messages from. The staff at the shelter are dumb for not kicking out the people that don't do crap all day and work with the people that have a job and are responsible. Yeah, that's how it should be. Final paycheck is on the 1st of August. I see. Yeah, good luck. I hope that new place gonna be good. A new place, new beginnings, new start. Him and his friends, I see. Yeah, that's not really good. You shouldn't feel dread every time you get a notification on WhatsApp. Be right back, alright. Come on, shiny, please. Come on. Oh, come on. I say come on a lot, I know, but... Come on. Yep, I need a fresh start in somewhere cheaper where people don't know me. My older brother sometimes pronounces Arkansas, yeah. Arkansas, jokingly, of course. Yeah, I mean, that is confusing. The meme with the, I think, Indian girl is correct. It's like, why are they pronounced so wildly different, even though they're written the same? But that's just the English language for you. That's like the only thing I really don't like about the English language, the inconsistency when it comes to pronunciations. But other than that, it's a very easy language. At least it was for me. Maybe I'm not really a person you should be using to see if or judge if a language is easy to learn. I mean, I already started life really early with multiple languages, so maybe it comes more naturally to me. Is it easier to get a job in Arkansas mushroom? Here in Florida, it's been impossible here during my stay. I got lucky. That's a good question. I hope he can give you an answer. Yeah, Florida's market apparently is really horrible. As in job market. By the way, how does XP work in this? I have none on this account. The more you comment, the more XP you get, but I don't see the point of experience points. Doesn't look like you can use them for anything, or maybe I need like memberships before you can use them for something, but they seem to be only a temporary cosmetic thing. And it really just depends, like the one who comments the most gets the purple crown and #1. One thing I dislike about the English language is how America is the only country that pronounces Z or Z as Z instead of Z. The reason why it's especially dumb. What's the reason? I don't think I can think of that reason, but when I pronounce the letters individually in English, I mean, you've noticed it during my streams, right? I sometimes say Z or Z or Z or Z because I know the British and the Yankees, they say it differently, which is annoying for me. Alright, you got roughly 15 minutes left. I really hope I'm gonna get the shiny. If not, it's gonna be next week, and then I mean, I want to kind of go on and have more pink shinies, but this one I could use in my if it hatches, I can use it in my violet playthrough. I think that would be interesting. Just scared it's gonna be impossible to find a job over there. I don't want to go through the same experiences here. Well, I mean, I understand your worry, but don't worry too early. Give yourself the time and space that you need, and then you can see if you're lucky or not. But I wish you the best of luck. Where's that Italian nerdy Volbeat? Oh, Dahlia, what do you have against him? So many Sobbles. None of them shiny. Some of them have perfect IVs, but I want a shiny. Dead? Wait, I thought it was still there. But I cured his poison, didn't I? Think the market is better over there? Well, I do hope so. I mean, in Florida, there's a lot of people who want to go there, right? And it's really... there's a lot of people per square kilometer, I would say. Like, the density is really high. More people living in a city means more competition, naturally. I will come back to it, though. And I don't think Arkansas is like that, at least from what I know. So you're not gonna have as much competition there. Hey there, Rico. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Started a bit earlier today because I need to be somewhere tomorrow, but really thought I was gonna get the shiny really early, but I guess not. It's pronounce it as Z so it can rhyme with the me, and then now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me part of the alphabet song? But, like, does it really matter when it rhymes? Wait, is that really the reason? I didn't even know that. That's interesting. Shh, and I'm pretending. Alright. Sorry. On the contrary, apparently people are migrating from those places to the rich places. Which I take it Florida is a place where people want to go? Or do you mean like it's the opposite of that? And still no shiny. Oh well, the emotional reaction is gonna be even stronger when the longer it takes. That's what I've read anyway. I mean, it's not like I don't believe you, but that's a funny reason for the pronunciation of said letter. But I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Not the weirdest fact about the US. Definitely not. They're coming to places like Florida, New York, California, so they might need more personnel in Arkansas. Well, I hope for you. I really wonder, like, how can they, I mean, not that I'm against New York or anything, but isn't rent, like, completely insane in these places? How can they afford that? That's what I wonder. Because minimum wage is not gonna cut it. Even good wages, you're just gonna pay pretty much the entirety of your paycheck to live. Sending positive shiny energy. Thank you, Rico, I appreciate it. I would definitely need it. I'm gonna fortunately be... Oh, let's... I mean, initially I wanted to stop at 23, but let's see if I can fill all the boxes until box 7. Maybe let's do that. Don't have to wake up too early tomorrow, but I just didn't want to play it until midnight. I do need my sleep. And I like to take showers before I go to doctor's appointments. I know, I think that's a, like a act of courtesy or respect. To come up really clean. Before like a doctor, because they're gonna be close to you anyway. And they shouldn't smell my sweat or something. You created your own alphabet system. Alright, let's hear it. Like a whole... Like a lettering system, writing system, or where you just take the Roman letters and you rearrange them. Sending positive Italian nerdy Volbeat energy. Thank you, Sodi. Much appreciated. Grazie mille. I know how they can afford it either. Yeah, that's what I mean, have you seen these prices? It's like worse than Luxembourg, and that's saying something. But hey, they're leaving me with a cheaper option, I'll make the best of it. Yeah, that's how you should look at it. Exactly. My bro likes conlanging. And the second egg. And still nothing. Ah, welcome back, Amit. I still haven't gotten any shiny. It's like, oh well, there's worse in life. Much worse. Let's see how many boxes I can fill. Might go to Chile at the end of the year to visit my mom. And spend Christmas and New Year's. I hope she's not gonna give you crap, like she usually does. Okay, I think I'm just gonna be close to that woman and then just, even if the team is full, I'm just gonna be putting eggs into the PC. I think that will make it a bit faster. Alright. Yeah, just... Oh, okay, I just hit that again. Alright, first egg, whatever. She won't? Are you... I mean, that's up to you, right? That's your personal life, and I'm not your mom or anything. I shouldn't tell you what to do in your life, but... Are you sure you want to do this if she's gonna treat you like really badly? I mean, it's up to you, right? Also could use vacations. I also want to visit my old town and see my old friends. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone needs a vacation sometimes. I'm actually right now looking if I can... I know someone who has an apartment in Amsterdam. And I'm seeing if maybe something can be done where I can sleep there pretty much for nothing. So I don't need to pay a hotel, perfect for broke me. And yeah, let's see. Let's see how that goes. This stream has been really fun so far. Thank you, Sodi. I would say it was more, not boring, but maybe down to earth, more of a stream like that. But I'm really happy to see that it was fun for you. Well, to be fair, we talked a lot about Ace Attorney, which you love. From there, 2 years, I'm planning to go to Japan. Oh, nice. Japan is one on my bucket list. One day I want to be there. I know my friend Rico, he was there multiple times, right? Rico, he's like, I think you're like my Voyager friend, so to speak. Like, he was in countries where I never was, also South Korea and others. I wish that one day I can do the same. But it's gonna be a problem with flying. I hate flying. I would rather take a cruise or a ship, but the thing is, cruise ship places, you know how expensive that is? That is crazy. There's a reason why there's almost only rich people on there, because you need to be rich. My alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, G, hard only. G, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, N, N, G. Okay, O, P, R, S, T, U, V, W, Z, Ch, Sh, and T. Omitted letters C, Q, X, P, H, W, R, and soft G. Oh, okay, so you pretty much omit letters that are redundant in pronunciation. I think it's the Hawaiian language that has a alphabet that's much shorter than the one we are used to, because they're kind of doing the same thing. Hope Amsterdam works out. I haven't seen it properly before, just for a day. It wasn't much. Yeah, and you were 12. Again, I don't know if it works out while you come here or not. That's... I mean, the apartment needs to be free, right? And I still don't know that. Could be that I'm gonna go there with my husband only. Gonna be stable with the room and new job. I'll save money on vacation over there. Well, let's hope. I mean, Japan is amazing to be in, I bet. I think my brother can send you the phonetic sounds for those or something. He's a conlanger. Yeah, there's an alphabet that they use, or like a symbol system that also Wikipedia uses and other encyclopedias, that shows how the correct pronunciation is. What's the name of that? Phonetic alphabet? Is that what it's called? Want to stay like a month, hopefully, so I can visit everywhere. That's exactly what people suggested me. Also, my Japanese teacher I used to have. She said if you do want to come to Japan, maybe plan like a whole month. Because you can visit every part of Japan then. Especially with the Shinkansen, the very quick and fast magnet train that they have. I'd rather be able to travel via teleporting. Yeah, same. But only if the atoms, like, if my consciousness doesn't get destroyed while teleporting, you know? That would be my only point that I would really want to know. I don't want a, like, okay, it's the same atoms that come out in the other end, but I die, the original Yana dies, and then it's just gonna be a new consciousness with my memories and everything, but that's not really me. That's a clone of me, but that's not me. If Amsterdam doesn't work out in August, it'd still be good to see everyone anyway. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to see how it will work. I think I know more next week. But yeah, it would be nice. There's so many places I want to see again. I want to be in Amsterdam also with, like, not a fake friend, let's say. Hey there, fat boys. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Saw your good doggo's short. That was a really good dog. Of course, I'm gonna be respectful towards, like, unlike those dumbass streamers. Oh my god, I hate it. Like, that's just so disrespectful. In real life, streamers are already kind of on the, I don't know, they're pushing it, really. But just being disrespectful of, like, a foreign culture, don't do that. Don't go somewhere and then just be disrespectful. Doesn't matter if it's Japan or some kind of African country, you just don't do that. Yeah, they act like clowns, exactly. I've seen these clips. It's cringy. Ice cream has a really strong milk flavor, more than usual. Stracciatella? Is that what you're eating now? That puppy is ridiculous. Yeah, some puppies have, just like any other creature on this earth, some have very, let's say, interesting or spicy characters or personalities. Gotta get up early for work tomorrow, but thanks for streaming again. Well, thank you for being part of the stream, as usual, James. And I also gonna be up a bit earlier tomorrow, although not really early, but yeah. Thank you for being part of it, as always, and I wish you a good night, sleep tight, and do not let the British bedbugs bite. I'm a firm believer of the FAFO principle. Yeah, true, absolutely. Absolutely. F-A-F-O. F around and find out. They are always really happy when they're effing around. But when it comes to the find out, that's when they are crying. Really, really funny. It's common sense to behave in another country, which I always have. I also have experience traveling. That's also good. YouTube's new crap with the 90% more ads pisses me off. Oh, I mean, on my streams right now, I actually set the ad, like, ads on low. I know that goes against my interest as a YouTuber, because the more ads I play, the more money I get, but I know it's annoying. And I mean, is the money more important than my viewership, engagement, or, like, enjoyment? I think the enjoyment is a bit more important. I know I'm technically losing money on that, but having ads pop up every 5 seconds makes it unwatchable. Fun fact, the entire circus quote is not actually in any AA game. It isn't? The entire circus one? If you hear about the Russian guy acting stupid, disrespectful in another country, he looking at prison, he begged Putin for help. Putin told him he's no longer Russian, he belongs to them now. Well, I mean, that is also an extra amount of stupid if you do that. Go into a country like with dictators like Putin and then do stupid things. That's also FAFO. That's a really nasty case of FAFO. Anyone here a fan of Deltarune? My husband is. Get way more ads in other vids. I watched that 30-minute vid and got 4 ads multiple times. I mean, you can kind of pick when ads will play and when they won't play. Just hope Japan doesn't get fed up with the dumbasses going and then putting all foreigners in the same basket. Depends. I mean, I gotta say from what I've heard, apparently Japan is pretty xenophobic in general. But it depends on where. Of course, in big cities like Tokyo, probably not. But when you go to very rural places, they're gonna probably be a bit more wary of foreigners. Call me lucky, I never got an ad in a long time and I don't have a YouTube premium. You didn't get an ad during this whole stream? Japanifornia. Yeah. The town Phoenix Wright lives in. Love that name, Japanifornia, that joke name. Japanifornia as a country. A fictional one. Alright, let's see. Let's put you guys in here. Swapping with the eggs. Actually, yeah, let's... I mean, usually I would have said, okay, that's it. Stream's done, but I kind of want to fill egg 7 and then see if I get lucky. Come on, please, game, give me that. I'm just gonna mind my own business over there and do tourism. Yeah, it's really easy, right, Kinox? It's really easy being a good tourist. Just don't be an a-hole. It's really not that hard. And respect customs. Respect the local culture. I remember when I went to Greece and we entered a old church. I was not allowed in because I had an outfit on that showed shoulders. And apparently a bit too much of my legs as well, so what I did then, I came back the next day properly dressed, even though I think it's BS honestly, but I mean, it's their culture, you know, it's respect of that religion. That's just, I don't know, even if I don't really agree with it. I also wouldn't go into a oh god, now I'm on like the... just drawing a blank right now on the Muslim church, pretty much. God, I should know that word, what the hell. But yeah, that religious building, I wouldn't go in there just showing my hair like that. They wouldn't appreciate that, even though I'm not Muslim. And I don't like the idea in general of women having to cover up while men don't. But still, if you go in a building like that, that's just how it is. You gotta respect that. Didn't get a single ad in months, I think, let alone the stream or any other stream. Oh, Ahmed, people are gonna be jealous of you. I swear I want to cringe looking at those clowns harass the locals. Oh, it's super cringy. I had to stop that video with Logan Paul, like how he was acting. That was just too much. Moshe, yeah, that's what I mean. Exactly. Keine Ahnung, wie das auf Englisch heißt. Heißt es nicht auch Moschee? Ist ja ein arabisches Wort. Müsste an sich dasselbe sein. Oh no, mosque. That's what it is. A mosque. There we go. Hey Yana, if I'm not allowed in a certain place or there's a specific rule, I won't argue. Yeah, I mean, it's really not that hard, right? You just don't... You're just not a nuisance, and then that's good. Done. Where prosecutors can do whatever the F they want, defense attorneys get bullied in every courtroom, detectives are prosecutors, abuse victims, and everyone is guilty until someone else is guilty. I'm pretty sure that that theme in the Ace Attorney games is kind of a critique against the justice system in Japan. Yeah, he did film a dead body. That was very messed up. I still remember that. And like the way he's doing it, like, oh my god, bro, look at that. It's like, come on, someone off themselves. Show some respect. What the hell is wrong with you? And still no shiny? Boo, game, boo. I want to visit Aokigara. No, Aokigara Forest, respectfully. I don't think I ever want to be there. For those of you who are not aware, that's the Suicide Forest, and I guess that was... I said the S word. YouTube's algorithm doesn't like that when I say that. But now it's too late, I said it. Not that I think, like, believe in spooky ghosts or anything, but I don't know, I don't know if you want to go into a forest like that. Actually, really, I don't want to see people's bodies, dead bodies like that. I'm not gonna be Logan Paul, believe me. Yeah, I do. Some cute Kirby music. Alright. Pretty close at filling the box. Look at that, a person who killed themselves. This is gonna get me clowning views. I'm an attention seeker who has lost contact with human decency. Yeah, pretty much that's what... Oh well, I mean, I never liked him anyway, but that is just... That was a really low blow. Want to do culture tourism, paranormal tourism, and weeb tourism. I like doing culture tourism and architecture tourism. Culinary tourism as well, especially in countries like Italy where every restaurant is pretty much amazing. Or France. I don't know how I can be so cold-blooded and insensitive. If I see that body over there, run and leave it alone. I would immediately call the police. Because they would want to know. Maybe that person is like reported missing. You never know, right? I don't see a body. I see a person who used to live, who I bet has loved ones who are worried sick about that person. Song used to make me relax when I had hard times in 2023. This song? Remix of Rainbow Resort, which I forgot the name of. Oh, a specific remix, I see. But yeah, it's a nice melody, that's true. Come on, voice, don't give up now. Like 3 hours into the stream. The greatest offender right now is Johnny Somali. Wah, 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 Fafo. I know exactly what you mean, but like full-on schadenfreude, let me tell you. South Korea hit him hard with the Fafo principle, yeah. Apparently he got summoned to court twice already and might be up to 30 years in prison. Well, you know, if it isn't the actions of his consequences. If you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, as the saying goes, right? I mean, you shouldn't be surprised if that happens. And finally something happens, because there's a lot of streamers who did things like that. Shenanigans somewhere outside. And, well, no, shenanigans is like, that sounds cutesy wootsy. It's actually not. It's like, it's harassment pretty much. I could go for South Korea or China more. Japan, honestly, I don't know. I just don't like Japan that much. Plus, I don't like Japan history and politics. Well, I mean, yeah, if you were talking what they did while they were allies of the Nazis, yeah, of course. I'm actually also kind of angry at Japanese people for just denying their war crimes. And, like, acting like that never happened. That is disgusting. I mean, come on. Would freak out and run. To be honest, I'm not very superstitious, but I wouldn't mess with the body in any way. Yeah, I mean, you're not allowed to mess with a body anyway, because that's tampering of a human body, and that's pretty much a, illegal, like, that's illegal or a crime in pretty much all the first world countries. It's a Canvas Curse version of it. Oh, that one? I don't know, Canvas Curse really isn't for me. Doesn't Trump have, like, deadly illnesses? Not deadly enough, unfortunately. I hate Johnny Somali so much, he ruined Japan for me and others. Yeah, that's just a... oh god. Like, we needed another grifter in that city or in that country, right? You hate weeps? People like that should just get banned. Remember an old Japanese man who recognized a swastika and said that it was sad how they don't teach kids about the horrors of Nazism nowadays in Japan. Yeah, I mean, it is really sad. Especially what Unit 731 did. I mean, if you... Are you sure that you want to read that? Because it's one of the most disgusting things you're ever gonna read in your entire life, let me tell you. It's... like, it's very rare that text... like, just reading text made me vomit. But that made me vomit. I'm not kidding. That is just... that was shocking. You lose your faith in humanity when you read what they did. Just pure concentrated evil. Ruthlessness. Psychopathy. It's great, Rico. I'm just scared the locals are gonna attack me when I'm minding my own business. I doubt that that's gonna be happening in Japan. If you are really quiet and you really don't do anything and you mind your own business, I think they would just leave you. Yeah, Japan has a Nazi part. Yeah, Japan is really right-wing, unfortunately. I'm not a fan of Japan, like Japan's politics. They're really right-leaning, and because of that, and also capitalism, they are having problems with getting new babies being born, and they just attack everything except for the main problem, and it's just laughable. Yeah, and xenophobia, yeah, I mean, they tend to be, unfortunately. I mean, that's what I've heard. I've seen, like, letter or like printed messages on the doors of coffee shops and something like that. Institutions in Japan where it said no foreigners allowed. And it's like, if you did that in Luxembourg, like, the police would come and you'd be getting into trouble for racism. Apparently you can get into trouble for having tattoos as well, because Japanese people usually associate tattoos with people being part of their mafia. The Yakuza. Yakuza, sorry, not Yakuza. Yeah, I doubt that the attack thing would be the thing that happens. Yeah, you can listen to Rico, he was there already. Also as a foreigner. What a way to treat your tourists, I know. I know. I like Japanese culture, right? I'm also a fan of that, but I don't like everything about Japan. Some things are like that politics-wise. It's like, what the hell are you doing over there? Hot take: Japan in World War II equal to Nazi Germany. Yes, Germany killed more, but Japan was overall worse if we count their crimes against Asian countries. Yeah. The rape of Nanking. Do not read that. You're gonna vomit just like I will. Or, just like I did. They are no better or worse. Oh yeah, they did horrible crap during World War II. It's really terrifying. Yakuza are actually pretty nice people, and they have a non-interference policy with tourists most of the time. That's true. Although, well, I wouldn't call them all nice people. If you know about the case of Junko Furuta, another thing that when you read that, it's one of the worst things you're ever gonna read. Probably among the worst true crime cases that I've ever come across, and that's saying a lot. And those were perpetrated by Yakuza delinquents, like youth delinquents. And that was just like that unit, very freaking messed up. If you want to sleep soundly tonight, do not read it. Don't look it up. But I guess when I say don't look it up, people just want to look it up more. I'm gonna be quiet as hell and mind my own business, basically. I want no trouble. I'm there to have a good time. Yeah, you just be respectful and you're pretty much good, I would say. Alright, we're almost there. Streaming for longer than I said, but hey, that's more content for you. And maybe a chance for me to get the shiny after all. Oh god, the Furuta case. Oh, you know, Sodi? Yeah, I know, right? I cried. I ugly cried when I read about that. That was just such a horrific ordeal. That is just so messed up. I mean, words can't put it... Like, words don't do it justice. It's just... How can a person be so evil? How can multiple people be so evil? That is just... What the hell? Kinda messed up. Japan has a known loli culture. Yeah, that's also a thing that I find really creepy. Like, their obsession with... Like, or sexualization of minors. Like, what the hell is wrong with you, Japan? They don't find PDF files normal, but I guess it's more accepted if the minors that they sexualize are fictional, which I also don't think is a good thing. Minors should never ever be seen through that lens, in my opinion, even fictional ones. They moved the age of consent from 13 to 16. Oh, they did? I was unaware of that. Yeah, it's not normal in Japan. I wouldn't say so either. The killers are allowed to roam free. Yeah, they didn't get... I mean, one of the Furuta's torturers and killers died in an accident, which... Haha! I can't believe I'm just saying that, like... with that music playing and... and playing such a family-friendly game, but I'm sorry. If you know what he did, you'll be saying haha too, but... Yeah, they basically... It's another thing, that's one of my personal pet peeves, and maybe saying a pet peeve is a bit too cute. That youth delinquents just can get away with the horrible, the worst crimes. It happens in Luxembourg too, unfortunately. Believe me, I know. I already read about Japan, awful history, plus lucky for me, I read it as Melvin. So I was laughing most of the time because worse than them. What? Huh? I know the Furuta case. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, that poor little angel didn't deserve anything. And then, like, the mom has the audacity, the mom of one of her torturers and killers has the audacity to destroy the the grave of the victim and saying, "Oh, it's your fault that you destroyed my son's life." Like, what the hell? You raised a demon. That's your fault. Had it coming, in my honest opinion, yeah. Melvin Strikes Back, yeah, looks like it. But like an accident that's pretty quick, it's actually... It would have been a more fitting punishment if he had like an illness that would destroy the rest of his life, where he would suffer for a very long time. I know this is like horrible if I say it like that, but trust me, people. That case is just... You're gonna hate these bastards. Absolutely, they're just... inhuman. Completely inhuman. And Nintendo's music again. It was just an archetype in most animes, but they're not meant to be sexual, they're meant of more cute and bubbly characters. Still, they do rub me in the wrong way. Really, they do. Insert Nelson saying, "Ha ha!" Absolutely. One of them is like on Twitter and he's still tweeting like nothing happens. Or nothing happened. And I like it when people write or answer him and like, "You're the bastard that did that." But like, where's the vigilante justice there, man? Like, if we banded together and lynched that person, that would actually be justice. Screw you, cops, if any cops listen to this and say, "Oh, but that's not legal." Yeah, I know, but torturing and raping a person and like over the span of like, what, 40 days? And then killing her, that's also not legal. So why are they roaming free? Why should we just accept that? Jeez, the things we talk about again. Always happens in these streams. You lollicones, I know. Japan needs a Punisher. I know, don't really like that Punisher character. It's like a cop propaganda thing, in my opinion. You could disagree with me, that's fine. Japanese culture normally okay with education abuse, and got education abuse, so I hate it so much. You mean like schools being places of bullying? I mean, that's a problem we have in pretty much every country. And still no shiny? Come on, game. Give me that at least. Right, but I'm pretty close to the end here. X7. Hast du schon darüber gehört, dass Vergewaltiger in Italien irgendwie ihre Kindermach-Ability genommen wird? Versuche nicht von YouTube gewarnt zu werden. Oder, nee, ich verstehe, was du meinst. Nee, davon habe ich nicht gehört. Aber ganz ehrlich, klingt vielleicht schlimm, aber das würde mir gar nicht leid tun. Also, das ist wirklich ein Akt, das kann man gar nicht verzeihen in meiner... Also, das finde ich mal. Das ist meine Meinung. Hey there, Kaiser Karmazin. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Loli is not just an archetype in anime though. The word loli comes from the book Lolita. Yeah, that's fun fact, or maybe not so fun fact. That's one book that I could not finish because I felt so disgusted. Like, legit. I almost vomited on the book. That was... Ugh. It's about a man's sexual obsession with a 12-year-old. Yeah, really creepiest book I ever read. Use of that word isn't inherently sexual in my opinion. Yeah, I would agree. I side with Kaiser here. Bro, in Chile, these guys would have been effed legit, not by the justice system, but by the population. That's how it should be. I'm sorry if my inner Italian comes out, but sometimes I know vigilantism shouldn't be legal, because if you let everyone do whatever the hell they think is right, then it's gonna devolve into chaos. But like in cases like that, come on. What do you do with those types of criminals then? Ah, opening the Pokédex by mistake again. Irgendwie sind Leute dagegen, ja. Gut, das ist ja auch kontrovers, ne? Und ich bin gegen Vergewaltiger. It's been quite a while since I've had the free time to watch a stream. Hey, no worries. I know you're very much occupied with your studies and your job. How's your job doing, by the way? Still need to understand how this XP thing works. It's like mostly cosmetic, I think. Why doesn't this account get none? Damn. You need to comment more. But, like, you already have more XP on your Sodi account, no? About education, but did I miss it? I did read a comment like that, though, no? Kidnap and torture them? Oh, whatever. If you dish out and you can't take it in, you're a loser, I'm sorry. That's like that guy, that's also a video. Do not watch it, it's very gory, and I hate my unlimited curiosity that I have sometimes. I really regret it, but there was a guy who, it's like a gore video where he raped someone, and the father of that girl captured him and let like a pit bull eat his, you know? That was very gruesome, but I don't feel bad for him. Jeez, the things we talk about again. Always the cutest music and like the cutest visuals, and then we talk about stuff like that. They beat the shit out of thieves. I mean, yeah, thieves, it sucks to have things stolen, but there's definitely crimes that are worse than being a thief. You're curious now about the video or about the case that we were talking about? Job is going well. I'm going to ask tomorrow if I could work during the school year. Alright, that's great that your job is going well. Education abuse is when your family and teachers, they punish you by physically hurting you. Oh yeah, that's a problem in many Asian countries where they expect you to have A+ straight everywhere. And if you don't, they can be really mean, to put it lightly. That's true. Talking about the fashion style is completely different. It's like using the Spanish word for black. If you aren't using it to describe something as black, then you're being racist. Yeah. The stream went from fictional villains to Latia's allegations to Lolita. Normal, everyday, Infinite Omniverse stream. Nothing new to see. It's always fun to explain to my parents, and sometimes they're like, what the hell? Why are you talking about dark things like that? But it's like, I don't know. It just happens, I guess. As you would say in my country, from the lung up tongue. That's just how it is. From the lung to the tongue. If you use the word Lolita for something that isn't about the fashion style, then I think the word has inherently sexual undertones. Yeah, I mean, the fashion style is actually really cute, but like the genre of writing, that is just really wrong, right? That is just like the fact that it even exists is creepy. And that's why I don't like the newer Madoka Magica stuff. Because they have minor characters, minor girls, and they get bikini models, like figurines. Like, what the hell? They are minors. What the hell? Like, are we just accepting that now? Like saying justice like that being served. Das Problem für mich ist, dass die Frauen, die vergewaltigen, keine Bestrafung kriegen. Ich weiß, bei Männern passiert es öfter, aber warum kriegen Frauen deswegen keine Bestrafung? Das wäre mir neu. Also ich kenne auch Fälle, da waren es eine Frau und die wurden bestraft. Auch richtig so, ne? Nur wenn man eine Frau ist, will nicht heißen, dass man das einfach machen kann. Das ist schlimm so oder so. Besides looking at the sexual nature of the novel, the Japanese saw a different aspect. They used the idea of a young female to promote the shoujo concept and the vibrancy of female youth. I do think it's kind of creepy how obsessed the Japanese are with youth. Like, They have a term when you're over 25 as a woman and not married, you're a Christmas cake, like a leftover. That's really disgusting language. Like, come on. They're acting like when you're 25 that you're like super old. Like, no. No, you're not. Alright, so I'm gonna be... The boxes are full. Those 3 eggs are the last ones. Let's see if I get lucky, I hope. And the Madoka characters like 14 to 16 years old, maybe even younger. Some of them are even younger, yeah. And they have like now... They have like official official artwork where they are in a bikini and stuff, and it's like, why are we having that? That is just so creepy. I can't. I think I found it in strong stuff. Oh, Kinox, I told you to not. Once I get notified bombed by lolicons and left Twitter for that reason, that's a good thing to do, Sodi. Oh, come on. Did I get a single shiny? Are you kidding me? Hate anything that has to do with anime girls, especially because Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially of the BS deck of an anime loli girls. I hate it so much. Still haven't seen that one. Okay, there's still an egg left. Come on, please, be that. Kriegen Männer mehr Jahre, weil ich kann dir sehr viele Fälle nennen, da haben die gar nichts bekommen. Besonders wenn Vitamin D im Spiel ist. And you're the only MF in the Pokemon community that wants to smash the adult human characters. Yikes. You're an ethical gooner, that's good. Okay, last egg. Oh, come on. Okay, so got disappointed. Still no shiny Sobble, but... Well, I gotta go to bed now. I better do. That really sucks. Like nothing, but oh well. That was it. I hope you had fun during the stream. Some interesting discussions we had again, as always. And I hope you're gonna be there on Friday. Unfortunately, tomorrow's stream is postponed again. But on Friday, the stream should be going as usual. So until then, everyone have a good one. Goodbye and good night.